Let's talk. Yo, I know it's massively loud, but I had to crank it a little bit. I had to crank it for Nip. I had to crank it for Nip a little bit.
Turn it up!
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. For real rap. And it's been a year. Damn, it's been a year already. Corona got everything all off schedule. We supposed to have like a year memoriam for him and everything. It's just been madness. Yo! Welcome back.
Yeah.
Hey, YouTube land. What's up? What's going on? Huh?
March 31st.
March 31st? Oh, so we coming up on it. Since we not gonna be recording a podcast before that comes around, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man.
So we was ahead of schedule.
No, we was ahead of schedule.
You know what I mean?
We always ahead of schedule.
Unlikely for black people, we was ahead of schedule.
But that's a part. That's being a. Oh my God.
Say what?
Damn, bro.
Say what?
You had to do that?
Hey man, I said it with my chest.
Yeah, I see.
I see. He's speaking big facts.
You know how when you accidentally offend somebody?
Yeah.
You do that shit on purpose a lot. Yeah, I know.
I do.
Nigga. My seat is mad low.
I do.
You should.
There we go.
And I wouldn't get a chance to go for 5 weeks.
Grown ass man.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yo, listen. Welcome back.
It's the Kobe episode.
Episode
24.
24.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
24 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
That's right.
Okay.
How are y'all talking through the introductions?
They got their whole.
That's why, because I got.
I'm trying to get your guests ready on the mic.
All right. I got too many people down here right now.
You know what? No,
I know. Yeah.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Everybody, calm down. Everybody was drinking before we even got started and whatnot. The pregame is a pregame.
First of all,
Yeah, what?
I'm here on professional.
Oh, I thought you said something else. I said that's not bugging. Anyway, listen. Episode 24 of the Mr. Know-It-All podcast.
It's the Kobe episode.
Look, somebody been waiting to say that.
Yo, she wasn't even paying attention. I said that like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah. I am Mr. But goodness, can I go? I am your host, Mr. Know-It-All.
That's right, sir.
AKA, exactly. AKA Keith Saunders.
Talk to him.
BKA Michael Voorhees. AKA Haku, if you want to be rapper about it. Yeah, absolutely. And to my right, as you can see on camera.
Back again to your right.
Yes.
Back again to my right. Yep. It's the mouth of the South.
Hey, Jim, it's your boy Raw Dots, a.k.a. Rough Rider, a.k.a. Ruffy Hendrix. The General Mr. I Am Going In, a.k.a. I Am Ruffy Hendrix.
Right. I know that. No, I
just broke it down differently.
He tweaked it up and added an extra alias.
Listen.
Oh, it's a remix.
Yeah.
This is the remix. And to my left.
To the left.
The diva.
Hey.
What's her name though?
What's her name?
KQ. Kelly Q.
Alright.
The diva.
The diva.
At all times.
At all times. You gotta get that right. You got that right. I had to get that right.
And he posted that today. I was like,
y'all look too amped for this shit today. Check this out. And
yesterday
we got guests to her left is I want you to introduce yourself because if don't do that because I don't want to do it. It is Kellz, but I don't want him to do that.
It's not the pissing one.
It's Kellz. Kelly is in the building.
Oh no! It's his name is Robert Kelly.
Yeah.
Yes.
R. Kelly.
Okay. Yeah. I know.
I'm R. Kelly, the real R. Kelly. All the other R. Kelly's just. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he's not with the.
I will not pee on you.
There you go. All right. At least you with the shits and not the pisses. That's all. That's what we got to worry about. And
same bladder, different toilet.
This nigga. It's gonna be one of them type podcasts. I'm seeing it.
Already with the shit.
And to his left, you might not be able to see her on camera, but she's
on
here. The lovely, the luxurious Mrs. Know-It-All.
I have another female here with me. Amen.
Well, she's here. She's here to give us a couple important messages and whatnot. You can talk into the mic, babe. You have to pull the mic up.
I was waiting for you to stop talking.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
I'm talking into the mic. Is this close? Is this close enough?
No, a little bit closer.
I'm here in a professional manner, and you're embarrassing me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I turned away.
How am I supposed to? Now I gotta hold it up. Won't have the proper equipment.
Yes.
Whoa, what are you doing?
I'm looking at the computer.
Why are you cradling it like that? What you doing?
That's why I'm turned this way.
I'm here in a professional manner, and this is all.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are, babe. Yes, you are.
Hi, I'm Shannon Poe Saunders.
Yeah.
I am a special
AKA
guest.
Mrs. Know-It-All.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess if that's my handle, then I have
All right. Before we get to
I'm my own woman.
Okay, before we get to you, because you are here.
I didn't even get to say anything.
But you're here to professional.
Rob got to sing a song. He
Go
had
ahead.
his own.
Go ahead,
I
go
had no entry music. Kelly got shouted out. She got big ups, and then you just.
Oh, you gotta pull the mic close. I keep telling you that.
How close to this mic need to be?
Yes.
You gotta lift the mic up some. Just lift the mic up some. That is
It's-
Cradle it, Shannon.
I'm Mrs. Know-It-All, I guess.
okay.
Yes, Shannon Poe Saunders.
All right, and now we always start off the show with the useless fact. I want to start with the useless fact. All right. Here's the useless fact. This is a very useful fact. During this turbulent time of not being able to listen or watch sports, right? I want to let y'all know
Watch
something.
sports, just old
Replayed sports.
Rams.
Yeah, but we got a bum ass Rams fan in here, right? But this is what I want to let y'all know. I want to have y'all understand something, right? I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan through and through, and the useless fact of the day, the useful fact of the day, is probably the last quarterback. Nah, I won't say that. Damn, I'm gonna say it. The last quarterback to probably ever. And from the ever from the NFC
Can't trust you now, Rob.
that threw a touchdown pass against the great Tom Brady
the great,
Oh.
the GOAT.
Is he really?
was the Philadelphia
Yes.
Eagle
He's the GOAT.
Nick Foles when we won the Super Bowl 41-33.
I don't even know.
Remember that, Ruff?
Yes.
You remember that shit?
Yes,
No, we did that?
yes.
You know that happened, right?
Yes.
That just
That
happened. Yes,
No,
it did.
it didn't just happen.
No, it happened.
I mean,
it happened.
Right.
But y'all
The
also
Chiefs
remember the
is
next
the-
season
is
we
the
went back
There's not
in
even no
the
respect for the
GOAT,
former coach.
the GOAT,
that's
the great
champion right
Tom
now.
Brady went back and won the
It's
Super
too
Bowl
many
the
of y'all
following
talking.
season.
It's too many of y'all talking at one time for y'all to recognize the greatness of the Philadelphia Eagles 2017-18 season.
That was a great season.
And then you know what else I remember though? Here's another useless fact for you.
90 years
Here's
old.
another
You see about
useless
people.
fact for you. The next year, the 2018-19 Rams with the powerhouse, the newest greatest show on turf from LA, failed to score one fucking touchdown against the same team with less weapons.
Oh,
Bang, bang, bang.
Shots fired.
I was going
Shots.
forward.
So, Mrs. Know-It-All, Shannon, she's actually down here for a reason. We've been going through some turbulent times lately, and I wanted to get somebody in here that is actually licensed and has an understanding about things, just to kind of check the temperature. Like, how are y'all feeling lately? You know, we doing this shit in the midst of a quarantine. We could be arrested for what we doing right here, but I mean, how are y'all
We
feeling?
got cussed out. I got cussed out. You got cussed out.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get cussed out. Wasn't nobody home when I left. So.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Everybody was gone.
What about you, Rob?
I gotta spray Lysol when I get back in the house.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's what I do when I walk in the door.
Change your clothes, put them in the bag.
The shoes come off. They get Lysol. They get left out outside.
I was thinking about that today as I was mopping the floor. That how do I know? You know what I mean? Like this gotta be a.
This is
a lot.
We are in a very turbulent time for all this. So all right, Shannon, talk to us for a second, because I think that in your what I consider your expert opinion, can you give us a rundown? How are you feeling, first of all?
Well, hi everybody. It's close to this mic as I'm gonna get.
There you go.
Okay, is this better sound?
Right.
Okay, so I am Mr. Know-It-All's wife. Again, my name is Shannon Poe Saunders. I'm a licensed professional counselor. I also have a Master's of Arts degree in community counseling and a Bachelor's in social work and psychology. So I was talking.
She bragging like shit.
Yes.
I just have to state my facts. I don't want people coming on here thinking I don't know what I'm talking about or whatever.
Right.
Ma'am.
I'm a woman of a certain age.
We don't say that down.
Yeah, we don't say that.
We don't say
anymore.
that.
No, we cut that
Kelly
out.
Q shut that
Oh,
down.
okay.
Okay, we just
Can't be
Yeah,
Okay.
No.
You're a grown woman.
Yeah.
You're a grown
Yeah.
queen.
But yeah,
Wait, a cougar?
ain't no cougars around. Anyway,
So the conversation came about when I was speaking
Damn,
with
wait a
Mr.
minute.
Know-It-All earlier today, because I realized we get so many messages in the media, and it seems like they're, at least from my perspective, it seems like they want to heighten the awareness of corona so that we can take it more seriously and start quarantining and start staying home and stop gathering. So it's almost like they're trying to scare us. Oh, now Philadelphia has 129 cases. These numbers are not fact checked. I'm just saying hypothetical numbers. So I had woke up and I listened to a podcast by a woman by the name of Brene Brown, who I love to death. Caucasian lady who speaks a lot of truth sometimes. But she talked about just being able to check in with our family and friends, because there's so much going on. And there's a lot of houses that are not equipped mentally, emotionally, spiritually, forget physically and financially, that's a whole nother story. Mm-hmm. But we have, children who are home from school. We have people who are caring for elderly parents. We have, people who, a lot of times we pass each other in a day, husband and wives. Now we have husband and wives who are with each other who have to deal with. Oh my husband is laughing quite hard.
No, I'm just what? I didn't say nothing.
But we have people who we live with, but sometimes that we do not really know, because we're in the we're just passing each other and
now we have to deal with them on the regular.
Yeah, we gotta deal with a lot
and it's
of
like,
things.
Shit, those 8 hours when my kids was in school and I was at work, I was complaining about the co-workers, but now I gotta deal with my kids 24 hours
Teachers
instead of just 16.
Teachers need a raise.
Right, and it's real. So what Brene Brown has said in that podcast, that I'm giving her credit just in case she listens to this, I don't really think I stole her stuff. But she said, do a check-in with your family. And she said what she would do, and not during Corona times, but in other times when she was stressed out and her husband was stressed out, she would come home from like a business trip and she would check in with him and say, hey, listen, I'm at like a 20 out of 100. He would say, hey, all right, I'm at a 40 out of 100. So together, that's 60. What do we need to do to get this 40 to make up our 100 together? So I thought to myself, that sounds real good. I'm not sure how realistic that is in our community, because, culturally, not to speak bad about our color, our, black, brown, and yellow people. But we don't really believe in the power of therapy or the power of mental health treatment unless you have that one uncle that has schizophrenia, or that, unless it gets so bad that, we can't ignore the problem.
Like everybody say, I need therapy.
You do.
I will save my judgment for off the podcast.
No, don't say a nigga need therapy.
But I think we all do. But what we do is we practice therapy in other ways. That's why we have our moms, our sisters, our aunts, our uncles. Sometimes they don't give the right advice, so I always recommend a professional.
Right.
But we do take part, for the most part, in some form of therapy, which might be why it's so hard for us to really get that real professional help when we need it. And then sometimes all good therapists aren't good therapists either, not to come at people who are in my profession. I'm fabulous, and if you want my card, I can give you that. Put my Instagram information on there, But anyway, so that's the message that I was telling Mr. Know-It-All to bring to the people, is just to make sure you check on your people, check on your strong friends. A lot of times it's like, oh no, he or she got it. You may have somebody that's caring for an elderly parent that, has children of their own. Right. Who's, the home health aide couldn't make it that day, and now, now they're up to here with the responsibilities for their children, their house, and then the responsibilities for this elderly parent as well. Right. So, just check up on each other. The media is scary. It sends a whole bunch of scary messages. Again, we're all in these close quarters with people who, for being very frankly, besides Saturday and Sunday, we ain't really used to being in close quarters with people this long for this amount of time. And the way it's sounding, it sounds like it's going to continue to be like that for at least a few more weeks, up to maybe 2 or 4 more weeks, if not longer. I'm hoping not. I mean, I love my family, but, so.
Somebody gonna die. Oh, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Really?
So figure out what works for you. If that is, taking a walk. If it is, for me, is reading books. I didn't even realize it until as of late. That's my checkout time. I logged off of Facebook for like 24 hours. Read a book by Brene Brown, because that's my girl. And I just, at the end of every day, I just check out in that. It gives me, it grounds me, it helps me bring up.
It's a movie. You read it and it turns into a movie. Mm-hmm. That's how reading is. And it's crazy, because this is the time I should have been back doing that. That's something else that I should have been doing to occupy time, to mentally, still work myself and my mind.
And Ruff, I'm glad you said that because that leads me to my next point where I seen a meme and it said, with all this extra time on your hands, take the time to heal yourself. Because we all come from we all have our own stuff. Whether you're the best person in the world down to the worst person in the world, we all juggle and we deal with our own stuff. And what we do in different friendships and relationships that we have is we sometimes knowingly and unknowingly put our stuff on other people.
Yep.
And now more than ever, you're going to see a lot of that. You know what I mean? You're going to see a lot of people putting their stuff on you. You having to put your stuff on other people. It's going to be kind of a shifting of stuff. So if you just take some time to figure out what it is that you need to do for you to take care of yourself, the nail salons is closed, ladies. You can't get that mani or that pedi, bath and what is it, the hand and stone massage, that's closed. So really figuring out
some rough looking feet.
I did mine.
I seen somebody I knew. She had a bathing suit picture on, and it looked like she had a goatee. I was like, yo, how'd it happen? No, but it was just black lipstick. I'm sorry.
Don't come at my sisters with the goatee.
I'm sorry.
Okay?
Listen.
There's some sisters out here that's struggling right
now.
No,
but this look like
someone might come back from this time from not getting their hair done with their edges back.
Let me tell you, it's so much going to happen.
You know what? That's true.
Coming from this.
Yo, what the?
It is.
It's so much. So many people, they say they don't know how to do their hair. They don't know how to do this for themselves. Well, at this point, you have no choice but to learn how to do. Like I'm rocking with my afro right now. Normally, I would have twisted it up, but now I know how to make this work. I watch
a tutorial on box braids because I have to take my daughter's braids out, and I can take her to get her hair done. But for me, I'm trying to figure out how to save $1. So I watched a tutorial on box braids the other day. So I think that we're all going to learn. I don't want to compare it to jail because I'm not trying to say it's like. But if you notice, when people go to jail, they develop a whole bunch of new skill set.
Right. While in jail, my first adult bid, I taught myself how to braid my hair. I literally didn't take my braids off for 3 months.
God.
And I was going to ask
when I did practice on anybody.
No. You came back with the fresh joints. I was like, you ain't sit between Jerome legs and do that, did you?
No, I literally, because the fuck, I had nothing but time on my hands.
Right.
So I sat there and I worked, and my cornrows wasn't too good. My individuals was decent. I had my individuals. Listen, by the time before I cut my hair off, my individuals was like I was going to a salon and getting them done.
All right.
My straight
the Iverson parts with the fire blaze joints in them and shit.
I would put my own. I would basically do individuals and then basically part it and do designs.
Did they let y'all get beads?
No, I didn't have beads.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
But brings up a good point. We have a lot of skill sets that are coming out of the fact that we can't get to our normal, our normal things, our normal conveniences, they call them creature comforts, things that make us feel comfortable. We're gonna have to come out of our box and figure out how to do that. And also, don't be afraid to take your skill to your neighbor. I cannot stand doing homework with my daughter. I might need somebody to, if you're doing homework, 4th grade math with your girls, I will wash her down or steam clean her or whatever I got to do before I send her over your house. But can my daughter come over for this math lesson, or can you virtually, include us on Zoom when you do this
scorching hot water.
And also take advantage of virtual things. Like me and a group of my best friends and my sister on Friday, we had a virtual happy hour that lasted from 6:30 to midnight. We all had our, we were on Facebook Messenger, we was drinking, we was talking about different, it was a business meeting, we was talking about goals, it was a laugh fest, it was a walk down memory lane, and we were all on the computer.
Right.
So my whole point is just, have people just take care of each other and then really learn how to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
That's good. So physically and emotionally.
Learn yourself. This is the time to really learn yourself.
We were also talking as well. We actually had a conversation. We've been having this conversation since all this is going on, and I talked to a lot of people about this. I actually had a conversation with a guy at a job. He was pissed. He was like, "Oh man, they pulled the $2 trillion out their ass and whatnot. How the fuck are they not going to be able to give us the how are they not going to be able to give us reparations and whatnot?" Are you done?
I'm sorry, I was trying to get. I said, "Do I?" You know what I mean?
No, no, baby. It's totally up to you. I want you to see your result. I want you to see your result.
Shell's upstairs, so I didn't want to.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the check-in. We appreciate you.
Okay, no problem.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Jerry Springer said at the end of his show. You should say, take care of yourself and
dear at each other. Thank you. I'll take care of you later, baby.
Amen.
All right.
Step up to the mic.
But no, so
Remember, he said that, y'all.
So my thought process in it is this: when we were talking, I was talking to a guy.
I think she just challenged you.
Talking to a guy at work. You good? You got the room?
I think I'm good.
All right. If not, then you can. You know what I mean? I can sleep pissed off. He was. They pulling a 2 trillion out of ass, but we can't get reparations. I said, bro.
Never was gonna get it.
You ain't getting no fucking reparations. I said, what you should do in this, you know what I mean, in the greater scheme of things, just right now, you need to look at what you can do with the time that you have off. Because if the world is starting to come to stand still and it's starting to move in slow motion, then you need to move at the same pace you were moving. You know what I mean? Move accordingly. Do something different. Try something different. You know what I mean? Apply yourself into something different. So therefore, you have to start looking at it like, all right, boom. I want to. If you wanted to do some shit, you know what I mean? You wanted to start putting money aside. You want to start saving. You want to start investing. You want to start. I wouldn't invest too much right now. But you know what I'm saying? You want to, get money.
You want to move different.
Get situations together that actually help you, and. The whole thing is that a lot of times black people, and I can say this, you know what I'm saying, but a clear conscience, we don't do the correct things that it takes, and you know what I mean, in order to move in the right direction. We sit still, and then we expect the world to come to us.
Yep.
All right, this little bit of money you getting, figure some shit out. Especially if you're still fortunate to be out there working and making the same money that you were before. If you have bills that are behind, you take care of your bills. You understand? But if you got that money,
because that's what that money is for. That money is to help you take care of your bills.
Well, absolutely. But see, the whole thing is that there's certain people who fortunately, God has blessed them to not be able to miss a step because of the type of companies they work for. I still challenge a lot of that. I work for a company where these motherfuckers ain't trying to miss a beat. They ain't trying to stop. They ain't trying to miss a beat. They ain't trying to hear nothing different. These motherfuckers is in the building. They like, listen, we here. And
we ain't going nowhere.
Regardless if anybody closed, we still want you to stop by. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just on some shit. So honestly, I'm thank you. I thank her for for coming through with the
thank you
with the shits, because yeah, we definitely need that, man. But I mean, other than that, you know what I mean, like for real, let me give her round of applause for that. Round of applause for that. Round of applause, definitely, because we need that. Yeah, because it's
take this time, people, to
it's a lot of crazy.
This time out that we have to figure out your next steps. You know, this is like, for those who always running. I mean, I'm one who, but I still ain't start running and miss all this shit. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
I just
like,
ain't
I'm
running
taking
as
this
much.
time to reconnect with my rock-head son.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I went back to school,
he is cleaning up like a motherfucker.
Did you see? Can you
send him to my house after you?
Look,
I got a backyard that got his name on it.
He asked for a couple of dollars today. I was like, well, finish sweeping the basement. I went in the basement, was like, well, damn. You just wanted that money.
I got a couple dollars for him.
But just in that time that I went back to school, I feel like I lost my son. And I feel like I lost, like, specific time that I needed with him.
Okay.
And I feel like this is my chance to get it back. So we've been playing, games in the house, just me and him.
Right.
And just having more intimate moments where, he's not talking to his friends, I'm not talking to my friends.
Right.
We're just interacting with each other.
Understandable.
And then last night he's like, Mom, I'm writing a rap. He is like, here, listen to it. He hasn't let me hear.
You're building. Y'all are
reconnecting.
Reconnecting. That's cool. No, that's actually a good look.
That's crazy because
I still don't like my kids that much.
No, I don't like him. No, I didn't say I liked him.
No, she didn't say anything about that.
I texted one of his aunties today like, I hate him. Because he was in.
That's what we doing. I didn't say all that, but
he was in my room.
Tell her how you really feel.
Man, as parents, we all feel that way.
So
Rob, especially right now.
We all feel that way.
All right. So we got it. Yes, you do. Most of them. Some of them.
Two of them. The two men out of the house.
Yeah.
I've been trying to reach out to these two little numbheads.
They're not in the house no more.
No. They're young. They don't live with me.
Oh yeah. That's
Chloe and Kai.
Yeah, the younger ones. Yeah.
And it's like her. I think is the beginning of puberty. Him is the beginning of puberty, and it's like I'm trying to reach, like to keep some kind of hope.
Yeah.
And especially Chloe. That's my baby. That's my angel.
Yeah.
But
so let me talk. We didn't officially introduce our Kelly over here, Rob Kelly. We didn't officially introduce. We said in the name of passing and whatnot. This is my homie and whatnot.
E. Burrow.
We went to college together. Football arch nemesis, because this nigga just swears.
I watched this man
that,
cry in my dorm.
Don't do that. Don't. I wasn't.
He cried.
I was not crying.
He cried.
Yo,
This wasn't in the shower. It was in the dorm room.
Rams
I know one
versus
thing.
Eagles NFC Championship game. This man had a tear come down his eye.
It was 2001. I remember this
He ate
shit
a
like it was
whole box
yesterday.
of cereal.
Listen, because I was upset. I was upset. Listen, fuck y'all. Listen, I don't care. I don't care if y'all not emotional. I don't care if y'all don't get emotional. Fuck y'all. All right. I've been upset. Now, wait, hold up. Ask Rob who's the only call he answers when the Rams get their ass spanked.
Yours.
Exactly. Because we got a pack. Because we got a pack.
So we got a pack. So the thing is, when the Eagles getting their ass buzzed, if I call Keith, he answers the phone.
Right.
He hears me out.
Yes.
He hears all the shit I want to say, and then I let him respond.
Exactly.
He gives me his analysis of why they lost.
Right.
So in return, when we fucking lose, and I don't want to talk to nobody,
right.
I will not answer 8 calls, and I'm Keith, what's up, Keith? And I let him go in.
Right.
And he let me respond, and then we hang up.
He even answered during the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Oh wow.
He answered. That's what I said because
everybody out my house first.
Yeah, he did. He was pissed.
Wow.
I put my mom out.
He was pissed. He was pissed.
You gotta get
No, he
You can't kick my.
No, he was pissed.
She's like, I want to hug. You got to get out. Mm-hmm. My brother's a Patriots fan. My brother's a Patriots fan. I said, don't call me for 3 weeks.
Damn.
I don't even want to know you alive.
Wow.
Don't fuck
That's
call me.
horrible.
But
he texted me every day for 3 weeks. I didn't respond.
So
damn.
Because you have to understand, it was a Super Bowl. No, it was a Super Bowl. It was a Super Bowl, man. And listen, I understand it. It's just one of them things that
we lost the Eagles, and I'm in a house full of nothing but Eagles fans.
Yeah.
All right. My grandson was, I think, 1.
You didn't answer.
They had him in the
you didn't answer.
I did answer calls.
You didn't answer my call, nigga.
I answered everybody's calls.
You didn't answer my call because you probably were busy.
I was drunk as shit.
I know. That's what you're gonna say.
No,
he's a Patriots fan.
I'm a Patriots fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go. See y'all later.
We're gonna let you go because you're a Leo.
Oh my God. So what you call it? But he wouldn't answer my call. Well, first and foremost, I was drunk as hell running down Broad Street. But
you did call me.
I called you the next day.
No, we talked that night.
Did we call?
We talked that night.
And what you said? You said no. You did say I gotta give it to you, bro. Yo, congratulations.
You heard no hate.
No, I didn't have no hate.
Listen,
I hate that about you, motherfucker, because you won so many rings that you would be glad for the nigga you lost to. Like, you know what? Good job. Fuck you, nigga. No. For every ring we win, you should take one away from your ass.
It's
Fuck
over
that.
for them now, though.
I know.
It's a wrap for them.
Tom Brady's gone.
They are the new Browns in the NFL.
The whole team.
Damn.
No, dude. At said point.
Right.
A quarter of our key people have been traded.
Yes.
Only one. Gilmore's still there.
What you taking for Trevor Lawrence? You know this.
I think Hightower
for Trevor Lawrence.
Hightower is still in question, but Hightower might be leaving. Like our center going.
You're tanking for Trevor Lawrence. You're trying to rebuild your look. Trevor Lawrence might be the next Tom Brady. That fucking kid's amazing. He's a pro style quarterback. You know what I mean?
And he looked horrible against LSU.
No. He didn't look horrible. That fucking defense looked horrible. Yeah. Who's number 5 on that fucking defense?
He was Cook City.
Oh my God.
He was
burnt toast. That nigga was terrible. I'm like, yo,
Jefferson was like, oh,
you just gonna keep running the same play and then throwing right to him? That nigga's terrible.
Kid, he's on me.
That shit was nasty. But that was so the whole thing is that I think y'all definitely tanking for Trevor Lawrence. I think that you'll get him. I think that you'll build around him. If he's half as good as Tom Brady, you'll win another Super Bowl.
I'm gonna be completely
within
honest.
the next 6 years, but not no time soon.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm not sure what today's date is.
March 29th.
March 29th?
Yeah.
I'm going to be completely, blatantly honest.
Oh shit, it's on record, nigga. You know we record this.
That's why I'm stating this on record.
Right.
I've been a hardcore Patriots fan since probably 99, 2000.
Okay.
With the trading of Brady.
Right.
I can't completely say I will still be a New England Patriot.
No, don't do it. Do you see this shit?
No. And you will understand. You will understand. No. Listen.
Were you a Brady fan or were you a Patriots fan?
No. I was a Patriots fan before Brady got there.
So Bledsoe.
No. Understand?
He was a Bledsoe.
I was a childhood 49ers fan.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
When Jerry got traded to Oakland,
You was done.
the rest of that regular core, I come up under the Montana. Montana was my favorite all-time quarterback before Brady.
We all do.
Okay? So it was the structure of that team, especially me being an athlete and playing football almost all my life, still, you know what I mean, to this day.
Okay.
I like the structure. I've been an Eagles fan from when I first moved here. I love them. Randall Cunningham, yesterday was his birthday, will forever be my favorite
Number
Eagles
12.
quarterback. Will forever be my favorite Eagles quarterback.
So,
but me personally, I went there, and like I said, this was before Belichick.
Okay.
This was before Brady. I like the structure of their team. The way their team was built, the way they operated reminded me of the Niners. That's what I became a fan of.
Okay.
And then when and that was the Bledsoe days. That was the Bill Parcells days.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Ty Law was there. Martin was there.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is when I went there. Like I just said before any of this, almost 25% of their key players have been traded.
So hey, all right,
They
bro.
broke it up.
All right, check this out. Check this out.
They broke it up.
What I want you to do.
I want them to be successful, but I can't say who's going to be my starter.
We're gonna move on.
I'm gonna be honest.
I don't want to talk about. It's not a sports podcast. I don't want to talk football all day. And apparently, I think Kelly Q's getting a little annoyed. This is so.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
No. Here's the deal, right? What I want you to do is, I want you to say this to me, and we'll talk about this off mic. We'll talk about this off mic.
We're gonna talk about this.
But I want you to at least give your Patriots another 2 seasons. And then if not, then you can understand.
I didn't say. No. I didn't say I'm turning my back on the Patriots.
I get that.
I did not say that.
He just said he didn't know how long he could stick around.
I can't. With Brady took pay cuts several times for other key players to stay. Who weren't even key players, but he made key players.
Right. All right. I get it.
That man stayed humble a long
Listen,
time.
I get it. I understand. I know all about Brady. This is the thing. This is what I say. Because like I said, we can keep talking about it. I don't want to keep talking about Brady. Good luck to them. Good luck to the Patriots. Just keep your fandom a little bit longer for the Patriots. But what I do want to talk about,
Get it.
is my man. Hold up. Let it play.
Other things I can't put on camera right now.
That's the last thing you watch.
Yeah, I'm not watching it.
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to watch it.
And I'll wait for y'all to get overhyped about it, and y'all be done, and then I'll go watch it.
Yeah, I think everyone, just because of the state of the world right now, this is just something that it popped up on Netflix, and everybody was just like,
I still haven't even seen Bird Box yet.
What?
You ain't seen Bird Box?
Everybody's all hyped about Bird Box. I ain't even watched that yet.
Yeah, that was that shit crazy.
You gotta watch Bird Box.
So tonight when you get home,
No,
Those
listen. So we talk about this upstairs. I'm watching this show called Unbelievable.
Right. Okay.
And long story short, about this young chick that was in foster homes, she got raped. Last thing you want to watch somebody get raped, but the way this show went, she was mentally blocking out stuff, so she kind of told 7 different versions of her being raped to the cops. Right. So they didn't believe her story. And then as you get deeper into it, it's like 8 other women that got raped by the same bull. Right. And they trying to piece this whole thing together because he's running around doing this serial raping, but the chick that started the whole joint, she's still getting harassed and bullied because nobody believes it. Oh shit! This joint crazy. Unbelievable on Netflix.
I gotta definitely check that out. We're not gonna sit up here and spoil this shit for you because you honestly, there's not a whole lot. Even the crazy shit I'm telling you, you're not. I would actually have to tell you the story bit by bit to spoil it for you. So the little bit of shit that we're telling you has nothing to do essentially with the way that the series of events played out.
All right, can I just say this real quick? I'm the type of person. You can tell me the entire movie, I'll still go watch it. If I want to watch it.
Okay.
So
all right. So that's cool.
So go ahead and just talk about it.
So the bottom line is that Joe Exotic is the greatest, goofiest, redneckest, gayest motherfucker on the planet Earth. It's the craziest shit ever.
Like seriously, I stopped watching a long time ago reality TV. Cause I felt like I was watching somebody else live their life. I need to go live my life.
Yeah. I agree.
Yo, this is the shit you gotta see. This is unbelievable. Like It's called what? It's called Tiger King.
Tiger King.
Murder, mayhem, and something.
And it was all of that.
And it's all true.
Yo, I just got one.
The worst part is it's all true. This is not some
All true.
story that somebody made up.
You couldn't even make a movie. You couldn't even make the movie. No. So here's the deal, right?
You could make this
so further. Sorry. So let's go. Just
where is it? Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
We're gonna jump. We're gonna jump. Listen, we're gonna jump.
He's a gay redneck with a gun.
We're gonna
that
jump.
likes to play with big cats.
We're
that
gonna
ran for president and governor.
Listen. All of that, but we're gonna jump from topic to topic when we start talking about this, because I don't want. We always.
Listen, I told y'all last night, episode 2, that shit, and I was on like fuck. I got turned up in the house.
Did Carol kill her fucking husband?
Carol killed her husband.
She fed that motherfucker with a tiger.
She fed him to the tiger.
Yeah.
Here, kitty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kitty.
Yo, Carol.
But then he made a music video.
This nigga was making diss records about her, dog. First off, fuck your husband in the clique you claim. Fed him to a tiger. Come in quick, what game?
You
like, whoa, what the fuck? Hold up.
Know what I found
Joe
out
Exotic.
Night,
what? What's that?
That wasn't him singing.
Come on now, you know he hired. Come on, that might have been Billy Ray Cyrus.
I was like, damn, okay. It looked like him singing. He was killing it. He was killing it. I was like, well, damn, if you want to be famous, you could have just went on whatever show. But he was thinking. Because I'm nosy.
That nigga probably hired Billy Ray. That was Billy Ray Cyrus. That was Billy Ray Cyrus.
I wanted to know what they were up, what everybody was up to now. Vanity Fair had an article of this is what's up with the Tiger, Tiger King cast. And they were like, just so that you know, that was not him singing.
I don't give a fuck.
But he made a video here, kitty.
The greatest shit ever was him. Him doing the tribute song at his husband's funeral.
Yo. And then he married somebody else.
This nigga
and invited the dude's mom to the wedding. And she went.
Huh?
He invited the ex-husband's mom.
No, the dead husband.
The dead husband's mom. Yeah, dead ex-husband's mom to the funeral.
No, remember he had 2 husbands. So one was actually an ex, and one was actually he
and the other one got married to a woman.
Yeah, see, I got this. I was too on for that shit last night. Like once he got to, he had the one dude, and then there was the other dude, and they was trying to have a thing. I was like, man, I'm too drunk for this shit. Like,
this nigga came out. Hold up. Here's the big thing, right? So the nigga comes. The nigga came out right in the middle of the documentary. He's like, yo, nigga, I ain't gay. I'm like, hold the fuck up.
Who said when he first asked him, well, how straight are you? That
nigga was like, yo, I ain't gay.
He asked him, he's like, well, when you watch porno, he's like, do you watch porno with the guy with the little dick giving it to her, or the big dick giving it to her? And he's like, well, I watch it with the big dick giving it. He's like, well, you ain't that straight.
Shit. Listen.
Okay.
Listen, at the end of the day, the whole thing is that because he's watching the woman getting it, that shit makes you straight. And then the whole thing.
See, that's what, it was at that point.
Right.
I was done for the night.
Yeah, at that point,
I was like,
no, you have to understand.
Listen, I turned it on and turned it off and turned on 2K.
Yeah.
Look, the ex-husband.
So I guess my question is, are you seeing the act of
No. I turned it back on earlier.
These niggas had like pictures and shit like they.
Here's some real fucking hillbillies.
You're not seeing nothing. The only thing you see is the wedding.
I ain't got nothing against gay people.
And then you see the kiss at the wedding, but it's,
I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't.
And it's not like a tongue kiss at the wedding. It's just like,
this nigga
but it was a triple wedding.
This nigga took some of the gayest fucking pictures that
he was already with one dude.
Oh man.
And then he asked the other dude in
at the wedding.
No.
That's because he was trying to be like the other boy
they
who had with the 3 wives.
Doc
he tried to be like Doc with the 3 wives.
But Doc had 3, but he had wives. So the whole thing is that now Doc was killing him.
But he said
Doc was like Dennis Haskins. That nigga was a monster, huh?
He said he wanted.
Everybody wanted to be like Doc.
He like Doc was like his fucking idol.
This nigga Doc was a polygamist billionaire that owned a zoo in the middle of. But he was in Texas though, right? He's in Texas.
Florida.
He's in Florida. So he's in
Florida with Crazy Carol.
Yeah,
crazy.
First of all, what makes you want to own a zoo?
Dog,
what makes you want to?
Not only did I
would love. Honestly, I love animals. I love animals. I love exotic animals. I would love.
You have.
I purposely would love to be able to own a zoo.
Fuck all that.
Why?
Why? What? Because they're animals. They're God's creatures. They're nature.
I agree.
I would love. Listen.
What they said in episode 7
I'm gonna make it
is
simple.
that there's more.
Or dot exotic.
There's more exotic and there's more of these endangered species
Here in captivity.
private captivity than in the wild.
But guess what? Here's the thing here's the other fact that they forget about that. With them being in private captivity, especially if they're not neutering, they're increasing the number to possibly help get them out of the endangered species category.
But the problem is though, bro, if you release these tamed ass tigers into the wild, the real tigers gonna rip a hole in these motherfuckers. And then plus, they just not bred properly.
Shade! The shade!
What did he say?
The shade!
What did he
Don't
say?
shade my Nelson.
I said that
not
like Nelson Aguilar on the field.
Don't do that. Don't you do that. Don't you? No, you know what? Fuck that. We traded Nelson Aguilar. You right. You look like Nelson Aguilar on the motherfucking field.
When did we trade him?
Nelly is gone.
Here's the thing.
Okay, I love you, baby.
Here's
Get him the fuck out of here.
Since I haven't been at work,
yes.
and they hang out where I work at.
Yeah.
I'm not in the inside no, and I'm very upset because that's my homeboy.
Oh, that's nice.
Like when I say I had his
going
hotel rewards
back
on my
to
desk.
Cali.
Yeah. But
because you could always drop $100 bill or something like that on you, right?
Yeah.
Because nigga always dropping shit.
That's what the fire. That's the dude. What the fire dude said.
Yeah, you said that.
He was like, yeah, I court the baby.
Everybody in the world because corona.
Hater.
they threw it at me. I dropped it.
That he got for his own zoo.
Yeah. Yo, man.
And then the dude,
he got a whole hook.
Wait a minute, then the dude wanted to partner with him, and they was building another zoo. Then he realized
fuck you
that he was the only one putting up some money. So he was like, "Oh, fuck you."
Where was the bull getting the money from, though?
From breeding.
No, the other bull, the new bull. What's his name? Dan
Stark.
Huh?
Stark dude.
The Jeff. Yeah. Where the fuck did he get that shit from?
He was swindling.
He's a scammer.
He was a con artist.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
He was a con artist.
I mean that shit. Yeah.
How the fuck, man? I'm in the wrong.
And I ain't listening. And I only finished up the 5th episode. Only up to 5th episode. But
he put the tiger inside of the suitcase. Took the suitcase up to the room and turned the room into a party.
Oh wait, hold up. Let's talk about that for a second. All right, all right. Here we go. Kelly Q is a woman. All right, just take your I'm with the shit's hat off for a second. Yeah, you are. I've seen your breast bumped into the mics plenty of times. You're a woman. Yep. So listen, all right. So here's the deal, right?
Breast between the mic. Oh my God.
Don't do that.
Bump the mic. Not
bump the mic.
between the mic.
I can't. This nigga's goofy. So anyway.
I thought he had 725 love for me.
So here we go, right? As a female. All right, so niggas using
as a female with some sense.
All right, let's just forget the sense part. Let's just talk just for a second. Just regular shit.
I'm listening.
As if you see a nigga with like a nigga with a puppy, or a nigga with a baby tiger, or a nigga with a you know what I'm saying, a baby giraffe, or whatever the fuck these niggas is walking around with, is that enticing for conversation?
No.
So it's not.
I want to know why the fuck you have it.
So that's
it's not
conversation.
Well, no, it's not for the conversation because I actually may walk past you because I don't want to be involved in that shit. But I just want to know why the fuck do you have a tiger? Like if you have a puppy and it's cute, okay, that may.
Did you see a squirrel?
You see somebody with a squirrel on a leash? You got to turn and like, how the fuck you catch the squirrel?
No, but I'm not gonna stop and talk to you because it's something batshit crazy about you for walking with a squirrel on a fucking leash.
I used to walk around my.
You walking with a dog on a leash? That makes sense.
Right. Okay.
I've seen people with cat on leashes. cats on leashes.
Yo, if you can get a cat on a leash, man, you are the greatest motherfucker. My cat love me to death. I put a leash on this nigga gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I just,
We don't go with adults like that.
a cat on a leash, bro?
Right.
That's
If I see somebody,
I've seen that.
No, I've seen, and people have seen, like I said,
I've seen people do
I
that.
see a nigga with a raccoon on a leash in Southwest Philly. You should have seen that nigga. That nigga on Woodland Avenue. That nigga always up there. He got a fucking. As a matter of fact, it don't even be on a leash. That nigga just follow him.
He walks with
in the date.
with a dog,
Right.
and the dog is cute. That may entice some conversation if the dog comes up to me.
Okay.
But if I see somebody walking down the street with a squirrel, if I see somebody walking down the street with a tiger, a baby tiger, yeah, I don't want to know you. There's nothing enticing about that to me
All right.
because it looks like there's something mentally wrong with you.
All right, Kelly. So listen to this. Listen to this. Hold on. Let me.
Where the fuck you get the tiger from?
Yeah. See. Okay.
Where the fuck you get the tiger from?
All right. So let me ask you.
www.getatiger.com.
So let me ask you a question, Kelly. So nigga run up on you, we roll up on you or whatnot. Nigga smooth. He got the fucking Bentley truck. He chilling and shit. Bentley truck with the driver and the chauffeur, and he rolls the window down.
You got a baby and white.
Excuse me, sweetie. How are you? I like your Afro puff. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my girl voice is terrible, but you know what I'm saying. You know, he did all that shit. He like, listen. I'm bored right now. I'm new to the city and whatnot. You know, everything's back open. The pandemic is gone. Can you take me to a fine restaurant? And he's like, all right, cool. So you get in there and you sit in there. You sit across from him, and the nigga is sitting next to a baby tiger.
Yeah, I'm not saying for that.
You not saying for that?
I'm not with the shits.
But what if the
Any other day I'm with the shits?
It's a baby tiger.
No.
That's
No.
bullshit, Kelly. I don't believe that.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe that shit.
Fuck all three of y'all.
I don't believe it.
No.
I didn't even know it was my phone.
No, you didn't have to. I heard you from you. I heard you. Look, from here to here.
Right.
I heard you.
So it's not. So it's just a no. It's a no go. Fuck you. You got tigers back here.
Yo, that was too weird for me. No.
You don't know what this nigga's about.
I don't care.
Lions and tigers and bears. So
Oh my.
Yo, here's the funny thing.
First of
That's
all,
you.
what?
That's our perspective.
I may sit there for at least 10 more minutes because I need to know why you have this fucking tiger. Where did you get it from? Why do you have it? Why are you walking around with it? And once
He's not walking
that's
around.
done,
He's driving around.
he's driving around
He
with
got
it.
a chauffeur.
Why the fuck do you have it?
He has a chauffeur.
First of all, he got a Bentley.
He been
got-
chauffeuring
exactly.
around. Like,
He
it's
can afford a
really
tiger.
Yeah, you know
He
what?
got no
Let me tell you
regular
something. If you get into a
That
Bentley
shit
truck,
crazy.
it might be a
Afford a
tiger in the
tiger.
Bentley truck.
If I got a driver, a Bentley, I can afford it.
Right, exactly. It might be-
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Hey,
That
Listen,
shit
and,
crazy.
on the door, 50 Cent, Tyson, a lot of these guys got them. They will buy them, get them as they cubs,
What was that movie?
but
that
once
Mike
they get
Tyson was
switched
in?
inside, hangover.
Hangover.
They get
there's
too
a
big.
fucking tiger in the bathroom
Because-
the goddamn jungle cat in the bathroom.
Hands down,
What,
that was
mine?
the funniest
Was
scene
it
ever in a
mine?
movie.
See, that's where
But
he
at
gets
the
a lot
end
of
of the
shit
day,
from.
Can we live in that Tyson?
But he had money. He can afford it.
Mike got money
Mike had a
again.
chimpanzee.
Michael Jackson had, look at Michael Jackson. That nigga had a whole zoo.
Kelly, let me
Don't
tell
get
you.
it wrong.
Kelly, let me
I love
ask you.
Michael
Let me go around with
Jackson
them.
in heaven, if you hear me, that shit was batshit crazy.
Yo, listen.
No way.
All right, let me put this back on a
And
minute.
you
If
know.
Janet ran up on me in the Bentley and I hop in there and Janet got a tiger next to
First of
her,
all-
I'm getting in the Bentley with Janet
I'm taking
and I'm
the
petting the
clothes off.
And I'm
fucking tiger.
stroking the
Then I'm
kitty.
getting in.
I'm petting the motherfucking
I'm
tiger.
stroking the kitty.
I'm getting in the car next.
Stroking the kitty. I see what you did there. Boom. I see what you did there. Listen, so here's the deal, right? So, yo, I see what you did there. But look, so
Yes, sir.
all right. So when it comes to Rob, you definitely gotta watch this shit because it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
Right?
it made me pause. It made towards the end of the episode,
It's out of hand.
But I got back on. I finished there. I went through 5. I finished all the way through the first 5.
You definitely have to
So-
watch.
So, so listen, I'll make y'all a promise. Next year,
Oh shit!
I'll watch it.
He said next year.
Listen,
I need you to watch it.
I'm that boy that when everybody on social media is posting about it, I don't want to see it.
No. See, this is
I
the
don't want to
thing.
see it.
Here's the funny thing. I haven't actually seen a lot of people post about it, but it's Newsweek's #1 joint right now.
I know it's
It's
the
well,
number
the
one thing
thing
on
on
Netflix
Netflix
right
now.
It's the
It
number one
tells
thing
you
on
like
Netflix.
what are the top.
It's #1.
It's
Yeah.
number one.
But it's like
But
I feel like how everybody was hyped about Bird Box.
I never watched it. I still never watched it.
Me neither. I never seen Bird Box. Actually.
I wasn't interested.
Now I feel like maybe during quarantine, I might watch it next week.
Okay.
But it's been a whole year.
You got shit else.
Yeah, I got shit else. Like,
so you wanted them to just say, I want to go with the flow of shit.
I want to be late for that shit.
Right. But no, this time I ain't gonna hide. Yeah, no, Rob one of the people or whatnot. You taste that pizza there? Nah, fuck y'all and that pizza, nigga. I'm chilling.
Let somebody say they going to Edinburgh and get some Johns.
We out.
What?
Right.
Say it again.
Right
Say it again.
The gas station. Out.
These niggas don't understand, man.
I will give you the money when you get back.
The motherfucking honey mustard wings. I remember one night, right? We went up there for the fucking reunion. Me and Rob had a room and whatnot. We chilling and shit. And we ordered we had the big ass joint of Beyond's honey mustard wings and whatnot. When I tell you that after the party was over, we eating the wings, man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. It looked like a fucking massacre after whatever. The wings, it was wings and shit. It was everywhere. I'm sitting up there like this, and niggas is just sleep like, yo. And then you get up in the morning and you eat another wing. Them motherfuckers is delicious, dog. They honey mustard wings. So you can imagine just wings and mouth water and talking about them. Pause. The wings are fucking delicious.
I'm ready to call John's right now.
I know. These niggas, let me tell you,
y'all got me enticed. Shit right now. I'm
bro, let me tell you what
hungry as fuck.
So let me tell you what him and Pre do. Him and Pre, right? Because you know this is Pre best friend. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I know.
So
right. Did he go with us?
What?
He go with us paintball, did he?
No.
Nah.
So here's the deal, right? So Pre, these two niggas will call John's
on speaker.
Before we get down there. We a half hour away from the fucking place, and these niggas is like, yo, we might as well call John's now. Whatnot. I'm like, nigga, we ain't even get the area yet. Fuck that. No, we gonna pick it up on the way. Then go to. I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. These motherfuckers is immaculate, dog. It's a different feel when you get the wings. You like, god damn. Like,
you don't remember nobody's phone number by heart.
Yeah,
I know this number by heart.
That's a damn shame.
Shit.
I graduated college in 2005.
Yeah.
I still know this number by heart.
I ain't been up there since I haven't been up there steadily since 2004. And nigga, I remember John's. Niggas start talking about John's. I'm like, could you get John's on Flex?
No, that's
what it was. Pete's. Nasty ass Pete's. But yeah, John's though.
I don't know. One of them shops had a cheesesteak called the To Hell with Philly, and I refused to fucking order that.
What fucking place was that? It better not have been John's.
No, it was over near College Park.
I was about to say, the John's was more respectful.
Which one?
It was
whatever spot was over near College Park.
That nut ass restaurant over there by College Park.
Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
And I would order it, and I was like, "Can I get a number 9?" And they were like, "To hell for it." No, that's not what I'm calling. I was like, "I just want a number 9. Thank you very much." They was like, "You wanted to help with?" I'm from Philly.
Only on the Listen Auto podcast can you jump from.
You're not going this my city.
Talking about Tiger. Listen, Tiger King. Wait a minute, we talking about Tiger King. One up the chicken wings and talk about to the hell with Philly cheesesteak. The fucking range that we are on is fucking ridiculous. All right, so let's talk. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for a second.
Live, though. Go back on the regular.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it for a second. All right, we're gonna talk about your man Steven Jackson. I fuck with Steven Jackson.
I fuck with Steven Jackson too.
You have the
NBA Steven Jackson.
Okay.
Do I have the thing?
I go way back, Steven Jackson.
You just sent it to me. I just decided.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Because to be honest with you, Steven Jackson.
You said it in the group,
Steven Jackson's a funny bull, but he was talking some real shit.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I have a
shit. Oh my gosh! All right. Hold on. Listen. All right, so let's.
Before we say anything, I'm not speaking for any other woman than myself. Don't.
Absolutely. All right. So what we going to do before I say react? I'm going to say
get your tape ready.
That's some heavy shit. But okay. So all right. So
let him meditate.
All right. So for those that because. I do editing on YouTube and whatnot in a certain realm or whatnot, but I don't want y'all to make it seem like I'm sitting here and telling y'all something and whatnot that you might not have been able to hear. Basically what was going on, I'm hoping the directional mic worked where y'all was able to hear that shit. That should be thorough. But basically, Steven Jackson was talking about not having children with more than one woman. And he was basically saying that, hey, listen, that shit is played, it's not a good look, and if you do, it can ruin your life. And I guess he's talking.
Cause you a lot of heartaches, headaches, pain, aggravation, frustration.
Basing the shit off
sadness,
of experience. Yeah.
Depression.
He's basing it off of experience, and he's basically saying, hey, guess what? There's nothing worse in life than what he's dealing with, and that's a bit of black woman. React, please. Somebody react. Take this off my hands. Tell me.
I can relate so well.
Get him.
All right. Tell me something. Don't give me a whole rundown.
So before,
all right. Kelly,
because there's one woman here and 3 men.
Yes.
So let me get my piece out.
All right.
Before y'all go in.
Get your piece out.
Got you.
I had 1 child.
Uh-huh.
Which means I only had 1 baby daddy.
Right. Which means you only have 1 partner. Congratulations for you.
One partner in my life. That's it.
Fuck out of here. Go ahead, listen.
As long as,
I don't want to get
as far as my son knows, I've had sex 1 time.
There you go.
And got him. We've had issues.
Right.
His father and I.
Okay.
And for the betterment of my son,
right.
This past, I want to say maybe about 6 months ago, I actually emailed him and apologized for anything that he felt I may have done. I may not have known I've done it on purpose or whatever.
Right.
But I apologize for anything that you felt that I did to keep you away from your son. Why? Because I want him and his son to have the relationship I had with my dad.
Wow.
And I know that my son, as a black man in this world,
needs his father.
Needs
both parents.
And I've been telling my son since he was young and feeling like he's been distanced from his dad, to say that your dad needs you as much as you need him.
Yep.
Wow.
I was like, I can't be the intermediary because your father and I don't always get along. We don't always see on the same page. We don't always see eye to eye. If you want to say something to your dad, you're going to have to say it, because if I say it to him, it's going to be like you're putting words in my son's mouth. I'm not up for that shit. I'm not for the shits with that. So my son has actually become a very vocal person, sometimes more than I like, but he's very vocal to the point of stating how he feels.
Okay.
And he's done that to his father, because he's like, this is not my mom saying this. He's like, this is me. And he's told his grandmom, he's like, y'all say a lot of stuff about my mom. My mom says nothing about you in my house.
Right.
Because I've had people, I'm an only child myself. And my father has done not always the best things that he did in his life.
Right.
But I've had people say negative things about my father to me. And I know how that felt. So I never, no matter how I felt about his dad, would say that in front of him. Because that shit will always backfire.
I mean,
so I'm going to lay that right there.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you men
hold on.
With your experience.
You're so mature.
Just to piggyback on what you said.
Rob, react, please.
Piggyback what you said. Like, I feel like, all right, so as the other parent.
Right.
At the end of the day, all right, let's say, use your example.
What are they doing?
Your son's dad may feel like the son being vocal is not what I'm going to accept as the parent. Because most parents feel like, yo, you're my child.
Right.
Remind yourself you're my child. So I feel like you as the other parent should have that conversation with the dad and be like, listen, I talked to your son, our son. I told him to express himself in different ways so you can understand that it's not me, it's more him.
Right.
Like the dad will feel like, okay, so when the son get a little more vocal, I can accept it now because I had the conversation with you. I can't have the conversation with him because you're my son.
You ain't gonna holler at
so when you come in the room like, yo, I need to holler at you, who are you talking to?
Right.
I'm already defensive. Like, who are you talking to? But if I had that conversation with the mom to be like, yo, you told him to be more expressive, he's going to get a little more expressive. Can you handle it? Like, I can express my response to you more than I can do to him, and then I can gauge it better as the other parent than when he walking around like, yo, I need to holler at you. Now I'm ready to rumble.
Yeah, because they've been into physical altercations.
Right.
But my situation with that is that if I'm not the person that calls him, okay? So if you see that I'm calling you, that means I need to talk to you.
Right.
My phone calls don't get answered.
So on the other end of that whole spectrum is, all right, so I'm just talking in generals now. This is not you anymore. This is generals. So like kids' mothers will feel like I'm gonna keep the kid away from the dad. I'm upset at the dad. I'm putting them on child support. He got a new girlfriend. I don't want nothing to do with him.
He put himself.
Other things happen. So it gets to a point where the kid gets around like the preteen maturity. What I'm looking for? What's the word?
Adolescent.
Yeah, around that age,
right.
And then you can't handle it no more. That now you want to now involve me when you didn't want to involve me.
Right.
So that like now all these years went by where you didn't really want me involved.
Right.
And now the kid is flipping out on you, and now you're like, yo, listen, he out of control.
He needs his dad.
It's too late now at this point. Right. Because I done been on these years without the dad.
You done caused the wedge.
Yeah, now you done caused the wedge.
Like I've had that.
You two can't communicate.
Not so much that situation, but I've been trying to include him in everything.
Okay.
And I've been saying, you know, I can't teach him how to be a man. I can teach him how to be a good person.
Right.
I can't teach him how to be a man. And when I didn't take him for child support, he took himself for child support.
Okay. Well, that's respectable. Yeah, that's respectable. We can respect that.
And he took himself for child support because at the time that I had our child, I was unemployed. So he was like, this way it'll be easier for you to have the money if you need to get your hair done, if you need to get something done, because you're going. Because you're going. We were still together when he put himself on child support.
What? Wait.
Whoa. Y'all was together?
What?
You went on child support?
We were together.
How the hell does that work? How you with him?
He went down.
He just stated that he lived in a different house.
Yeah.
I missed that part.
I just don't understand. Okay.
He just stated that he lived in a different house. So they weren't part of the same household. That way she would get benefits. And that would help her make sure she was good. And that way whatever his income or whatever was would also add to that. So she knew she had steady assistance on his behalf.
So alright, so let me ask you a question. I just keep thinking about what you just said as okay. So everything that you're talking about, I look at it as a certain level of maturity that goes along with it. Absolutely, on both of y'all ends. Like, great, shit's mature, y'all the shit for even thinking in that way. But then I start thinking about, okay, if that's the case, you don't even have to go through the court in order to do that shit if you're mature enough and you're still together. Just drop some of your, before you say anything, just drop some of your money from your check directly deposited into your account. So my thing is that why are we even though we're mature, it seems like we still play a slight game just in case.
Yeah.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That's technical difficulties, but we're back.
You want to make it away?
Alright, so what exactly were we talking about?
We just about to talk about
Baby moms.
pretty much.
So I was talking about how my son's father took himself for child support while we were still together.
Right, you were saying that.
But my son has had some behavioral issues.
Okay.
And I've always contacted his dad, like, help. Okay. It was never just, when he got older. It has been, when he was in elementary school, when he was in junior high. Like, be interactive with your son.
Okay.
And he'll be like, well, I'll talk to him when I see him. Well, you're not going to see him till next weekend.
Okay.
And there's certain issues, I know as a parent, certain issues, shit has to be taken care of day of. Because your child needs to know how important that is.
No. This is so serious. This is so serious.
Right.
Because, really thinking about this and what you're saying, and thinking about my own personal experiences.
Right.
Yes, sir.
One of the biggest lessons that we as black males don't usually get is how to be a father.
Very much so.
Okay.
How many black males in America can say they had a father in their house to teach them how to be...
Rob can.
But so many.
Rob,
Think of.
It wasn't my birth father.
It wasn't.
But it was a man. It was a man.
And I've been there.
Yeah.
And I've been there. I have children that aren't biologically mine, that are mine. 4 of my children are biologically not mine, but they're mine.
Exactly.
All right, so that's all that. In the midst of this or whatnot, because I want to roll with this topic because I got something else I want to bring with that. Are black women more than other women bitter?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
and I'll say this
I got another question to go off your question.
Okay.
So, add to the mix. So at the end of the day, you're the only female on the podcast. So think about this. You have a son. At the end of the day, you can't teach that son to be a man.
Not at
But
all.
you're the mom. So the mom will never say, okay, I have a son. I can't teach you to be a man. If me and your dad's not together, you go live with your dad so your dad can raise you as a man, but I'll still be your mom. Like, most women can't accept that. Like, as a dad, if I only had a daughter and I'm not with the mom, I can't teach her to be a woman.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like I would pass her off to the mom and be like, yo, you can raise her better than I can. I can be the co-parent. But women will not. Women will be like, no, that's my child. I birthed them. I'm keeping them. I'm claiming them.
Everything.
And then when they start having behaviors, then it's like, well, you need to step up.
Because it's your fault.
No,
this is your issue.
You did the day-to-day with the child.
With every fiber of my being, and I can't speak. I'm only speaking for Kelly Quinton here.
Right. So it's gonna be some different shit because you and me with the shits. No, not even to come at you because you know why? The reason why I say that and whatnot is because I be trying to engage with Kelly on these topics and whatnot, and all of a
Kelly
sudden
has a male point.
Yeah, she hit me with the nigga shit. I said, Kelly, you supposed to interact with me in a negative light when it comes to this.
Absolutely, positively, and anybody who knows me,
right,
who knows me well, knows how much I love my son.
Yes.
He gets on my fucking nerves, but I love my son. That is the fruit of my loins. I love my son.
Right.
But
don't ever say your loins. Go ahead.
Pause 3 times. But if his father would say, look, let him come here.
Okay.
I would.
Okay.
I have no problem with that.
Right.
Because at this point, he's driving me fucking batshit crazy.
But at age
and
5, would you have said yes?
At age 5, maybe not.
See.
At 7, I would have.
But you got.
And there's interactions that were.
But why? What's the difference between him being 5 and him being 7? Is it the attitude adjustment that comes along with them growing up? Because I see what I'm starting to see is the trait is that like Rob said, the adolescence kicks in and then women realize, holy shit, this little nigga is actually a little nigga. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is that, all right, he's going to need an authoritative figure as a man. That sometimes that authoritative figure does not come with the coddling. Yes. And then what happens is that, you know what I mean, that deep voice put a little fear in a nigga, you know what I'm saying, that don't come along with the mom. Mom will tell you some shit, you don't want to hear nothing from your mom, because it brings a different type of fear for you. When Pop, though, Pop bring that shit and it's just like, oh shit. Exactly. I'm fucking up.
Like most single moms treat their child, their son,
as a child,
as their man.
Right.
They don't like to admit it, but it's your man.
Yeah.
Because you coddle him, you cater to him, you butter him up, oh, that's just my son. Right. That's how and that's their man, but they don't like to admit it. That's their man.
No, you are absolutely right. That's exactly what it is.
So at age 5, they're not gonna be like, you know what? The better thing for this child is to be with the father. I'll still be the mom, but I'll be the distant parent, and women can't accept that role.
All right, here we go. Quick story time. Not even to cut this off, because we're gonna keep rolling with this shit. Okay. So, now you even talking about a situation in which that I have been there. You know, I am married to the woman that I have 2 children with, and
lucky.
And my son is a behemoth of a person. You know what I'm saying? He's a giant person, and he's like stomps around. He stomps around my fucking house or whatnot. He eats up all the food. We quarantine. You know what I'm saying? Essentially with Bigfoot. This nigga is out here. You know what I'm saying? So right. But
my 16-year-old.
But he's 16.
I saw him walk past Rob. He's bigger than Rob.
He's bigger than Rob. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, what the fuck?
Like
so
how you bigger than your uncle.
Exactly. So it's crazy, right? So no, this is how this works though. This is the funny shit. So with him, I find it because of, like I said, that's always going to be mommy's baby. He's the firstborn and whatnot. And remember when I used to always talk about the unconditional love and whatnot? The unconditional love is only given for men from their mothers. This little nigga almost burnt my house down the other day.
Beat him.
Alright, so what my wife does is when she cleans up and whatnot, so we have animals, and when the animals are, we have one that is not housebroken yet, that my daughter is like Elvira from fucking Animaniac. She just holds on to hostage and it pisses with. Right, squeeze him, right. So she exactly. So then, and then the other one, my son is too lazy half the time to walk outside. So sometimes you'll get a pee stain. It's like fuck, you gotta clean it up. So he cleans it up and whatnot, and then he does what my wife does or whatnot to help get rid of just the animal and general odors. He boils Fabuloso.
Without water, right?
Right. Without telling nobody he was boiling Fabuloso. You don't know how much to boil. You don't know what to put it on. You just decide on your own that you want to boil it. And my wife
said, he add water at least.
That nigga didn't add nothing. He put Fabuloso in a pot and started boiling it. My wife she calls me up and says, what the fuck? You almost burned the fucking house down. I'm like, what the hell? He puts it on the stove or whatnot, and without water, without anything else to concentrate in it, makes the kitchen all smoky. She's not paying attention because she's on a conference call for work in the other room, and next thing you know, she turned around and there's fucking smoke all in the kitchen. I'm at work, right? Exactly. I'm behind her. I wanted to come home right that is. I'm at work. I'm going to come on that instance and fuck him up.
Lay hands.
Right, exactly. But the problem with it is that
claws and claws.
There is a protection. It's almost like an order of protection that goes out when you start talking about these boys. I'm not gonna whoop my daughter, you know what I'm saying? She, you know what I mean, but she's not gonna do no. Yeah, and that's my whole point. They do shit. You just, I cannot fucking believe that you doing this shit. But the whole thing is that, like you said, with women, y'all have that. I say that what it comes down to is you have to also understand, and we understand that you guys give birth to it, you push them out, we get that portion of it. You're a mother, we get it. But when you have to understand that for a young man, a man in a young man's life. I used to coach football. I understand that. That's why these football moms be giving up all types of ass to the coaches, because they understand what it's about. We can talk about that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's it right. But that shit is nuts. But the whole point is, it's like.
Can I get back to the initial topic?
No. We're gonna get back there. I'm sorry.
It's coming back.
We're gonna come back around. So when she did it though, when she said that and whatnot, I was just like, yo, you have like just tell him off top, like don't do that shit. And if you got a problem with doing shit like that, then I'm gonna tell your dad, and then he's gonna deal with it in the way he deals with it. You have to start giving these men more authoritative figures. The problem with it is that women take the role and they take the lead and try to take everything, and niggas back up because they don't want to hear the smoke. Right. They don't want the smoke from y'all. A nigga will jump in front of a fucking semi for his entire family, but if you standing in front of that semi to tell that nigga to back up, he's gonna move. That's the fucking problem. They don't, because we don't want to deal with that coming from y'all. So therefore, you have to be able to see it. You know what I'm saying, for yourself as a man.
My problem is, and we talked about this before.
Right.
I had a certain relationship with my dad. Right. So I expected the man that was the father of my child to act the one that I chose to have a child with.
Right.
My mistake. To not so much act like my dad, but be a father.
Did you see your father? Did you see your father's traits?
I saw some, but that's probably why I chose him.
Okay.
All right. So at the end of the day, you got to think about it like this. I'm sorry, not to control. Most men, like Art said, nobody was in there like teach them how to be a father.
Right.
So 1 + 1 = 2. You get it in, you have a kid. The dude may not wanted a kid. Y'all never had that conversation in the beginning. It was more or less y'all just want to get it in.
Oh my God.
So y'all never had this conversation. You don't even know if he want kids. You don't know how he feel about kids. So then now all of a sudden now you're pregnant. Wow. So now these conversations start. So if the bull's like, yo, I don't want a kid. Yeah. You pregnant, bull like, oh, I don't even want a kid, but you never even had these conversations. Y'all just got it popping.
That shit should be against the fucking law.
Exactly. So now,
stop fucking everybody.
No, but the thing is, so he's going to side with you on most of your issues, but you're not going to say, okay, it's a son, you're the dad, you should keep the kid. I think most dudes would be like, yo, you know what? You can claim the kid on your taxes. Just let me raise the damn kid. Most chicks only care about claiming the kid and using the kid as a pawn.
Oh, you talking about the hood rat?
Yeah, they like to use the kid as a pawn and claim it on their taxes more than having the father raise the son.
Yeah. Like,
Where
I
the
have
dude
mad
would be like,
issues
if it's a girl, you should raise them. You're the girl.
Yeah. You can show her how to be a woman.
But that's a whole other level of maturity. That
You're speaking from a level of maturity. That right. But you gotta have
I will say, thank God that I was into my late 20s, almost 30, when I had my first child. Okay. So I wasn't 21 and trying to find out what life was about. I was 27, 28. I owned my own house. I owned my own car.
Okay.
So you had time in.
I had my time in to, try to focus on what I thought I wanted. Because I just wanted to be a parent before I was 30. That was my fucked up issue.
Time out.
Please let me. Because this person, they're gonna watch this episode. Mm-hmm. They're going to watch this episode.
No, don't.
They're going to watch this episode because they tune into every episode. Mm-hmm. They have been they have been a supporter since I informed them. I'm not even going to state the name, nothing.
Don't state the name.
But you just stated the fact you went. How have things worked out with you? How have things worked out with you? No, this is because this is a person who I really, there's a lot of love there. There's a lot of love there. I bang with them, and I want nothing but the best for them.
Okay.
And I want everybody, you know me, I want everybody happy. I want everybody to succeed in life. That's the kind of person I am.
Absolutely.
As much as an asshole I am, I want people happy. I want people to do positive.
Okay.
You wanted to be pregnant, you wanted to have a child before 30. Now this person is past the 30 mark, but it's another marker that's close, that's not far past it. But that they're looking at like, I want to have.
Okay.
No, not even 35. Oh. Not even 35. Not even that yet. They're not even there yet. They're not even, but they're about to be close to younger 30.
Right.
And I tried to express not to say it may not be in the cards for you, because it may be in the cards for you. Mm-hmm. But don't try to rush your biological clock and make the wrong choice.
Right. Why do women do this shit?
They still haven't. They haven't.
No. I'm talking about the thought process that goes into it.
Because a lot of times, especially, and this person who I'm speaking about, who I know very close, they are the only child, but in some aspects they've been kind of like an only child.
There's a distance.
They have, and they have a nephew that they take care of, and they spend the time with back and forth, to feel like that. But it's just them. And so I understand is that you want another part of you, your legacy to continue to go on, but it's just as the video as he's that's a pro basketball player. We telling you,
right.
Listen. I ain't got no coins. My coins ain't where his coins was at. I mean, I done ran through some M's as well, but as a man who had 3 children in 1 year from 3 different women.
Jesus.
And it was initially it was going to be 4. Okay. Mm-hmm. And here's the crazy thing, right? Besides the first and the last, the middle 2 was actually protected. I just bust the Magnum, made one, bust the female condom, made another one. Mm-hmm. Oops. That female condom that I busted made, ironically, our birthday twin, my daughter, I paid child support for. Lives less than 10 minutes away from me.
But you have no interaction.
I have not seen nor spoken to in almost 3 years.
I think the problem that we run into a lot when it comes down to these things is that one thing is intentions. Intentions are everything. Secondly, it's also there's a level of maturity that goes past certain things. And I think emotion with women. I'm sorry, Kelly. With women, the emotion overrides the reasoning. At the end of the day, you have to be fucking smart. That's the reason why you bunch of you bum bitches is out here right now with babies that you can't take care of because you felt as if
With
that you needed a baby. Yeah, when nigga, you knew the nigga wasn't shit. You knew you couldn't take care of the baby, but you laid down, you had the fucking baby when you had choices.
But they never had the
it was good. It's the dumbest shit in the world.
No, real shit.
And the nigga told you he didn't want no kids.
But remember, like you said,
with this same daughter,
the men may not have had a man in the house to show them how to be a father.
First of all, 90% of black men. I'm sorry.
No. Let's double down. Let's go. 80 fucking 5, bro.
85% of black men in America was raised without a father.
There you go.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, whatever reason, that's jail, not there, bitter baby mom, dead,
right,
whatever. The dad was not there.
Okay, so like, talk about the.
I fortunately come from a household where my dad, who's not my biological dad, and my mother are still married.
Okay, right.
So I was raised by a black man.
Right.
And I know my biological father, and at this point at 38, he's trying to have a relationship with me, and it's on me pushing him away.
Me too.
Because my thing is like, I'm now 38, I have my own children.
Right.
That ship has sailed.
Yeah.
At least yours is trying.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that pussy.
Yeah, but see, yeah.
Let's take it on here, no cap.
But see, my thing is...
No, and I say that even more because he fucked up.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
Most of the time they do.
You lost me.
And the problem is...
You lost me.
And this goes back to something else that we've been talking about in different bits and pieces in the last couple episodes.
Right.
You know, when it comes to family, your children needs both parents.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Very much.
I've given him chances. I've given him countless chances. But when I was living there, still in Florida, you never tried to. I don't ever remember getting a birthday fucking card for my fucking sperm donor.
Right.
All right. But in the same token, that's why, in certain cases with relationships, I've been slower to leave because I've become this father to these other children.
Yes.
And I don't want these children to go without a father.
Yes.
I put my happiness to the side.
Yeah. But I think that all right. So here we go. Let's
that's what I think we talked about that on Battle of the Sexes.
Right.
We first touched on it then.
Even though some of the parents, stay for the kids still see that shit.
Let me ask you a question. When does sacrifice become negative? When do we start looking at a situation as sacrifice being negative? We don't
when
look
someone's happiness becomes more important.
And that's but that's what sacrifice is from the beginning.
When we start. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When no. Better correction. When someone has to suffer for someone to be happy.
I understand that, but
someone has to suffer
check this out,
someone to be happy, that's unhealthy.
All right, so check this out. You are absolutely right. I agree.
Happiness for someone else.
I agree with that. This is what I'm saying. The problem is that we do a lot of back in. I know that was disgusting. We'll get you sprayed down. Yeah, exactly. Listen. We at the end of the day, we do a lot of back end explanations for people that knew what the fuck it was about in the front end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know for a fact it only take but one time for a nigga to tell a woman that he don't want no kids.
But they gotta hear that before you.
But before you fuck. But the whole thing is it don't matter. Wait, before you even go. It don't even matter because if she wants the kids, nigga, that's on you.
And we don't have.
But that's the problem because if he doesn't, and she does, and she keeps fucking him and gets pregnant.
But they blame the. But they blame the nigga every time.
We get blamed all the time. But we have to take the ownership and the responsibility.
Right.
If we've stated, no. Before we even get to that part, if you have stated to this female, and I forgot what song it is that Pop Smoke on the remix to right now. You know what I mean? She already told me she want a baby. I'm gonna make sure I put this. You already told me once. You ain't gotta tell me twice. Exactly. I'm gonna make sure I strap up because I'm slide. Yeah. Right. I know what time you on.
Yes.
You're looking for this. I don't want this.
Exactly.
But at the same token, even with that, as I just stated, I made my son Kyera, my daughter Kiera. I had a Magnum on with Kyera. I had a female condom on with Kiera. Condoms are not 100%.
No,
we have to take that ownership. So we have to attempt to take Especially if we know they not taking the precaution. They ain't on no BC. They hoping they might be taking some fertility pills to make sure that that sperm reach to the egg.
So let's mold this situation into part of what I want to talk about, because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this because we got the top 5.
Oh yeah, we supposed to go.
But listen. So all right, part of this, and we only gonna talk about this for a second and whatnot. There was a story that Kelly sent to me and whatnot, talking about a situation that went on, and it wasn't an exact story. This was a hypothetical. The entire thing was hypothetical.
What if?
It was what if. Basically, here's the synopsis of the story. Matter of fact, I guess I'll read it. All right, okay. This is about a man. Okay.
Don't you like how I'm prepared?
Nah, I appreciate that. All right. This man, okay, he's been separated for his wife for 10. He separated his wife from his wife 10 years ago and started dating a new woman within the first year of the separation. All right. During that time, he purchased a home for them. He had a new truck. He upgraded the car. He bought some land so they could build the future. And he dies unexpectedly. Okay. Should the wife let the other woman keep the cars, the house, and the land, or would you take it all? Now this question.
This black woman, she taking it all.
See, here we go.
I'm sorry.
I didn't want to do that.
I love y'all, but y'all know.
But I didn't want to do that because I already knew where you was going with that shit.
Hold up. YouTubers.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Y'all know.
Don't do
what
that.
Y'all would.
No, listen. Hold on. I'm not finished.
Cap.
It's not done.
It's 7% of y'all who won't.
It's not done yet. It's not done yet. All right. Or would you take it all? Would you let the wife plan the funeral? I'm sorry. Would you, as the wife, plan the funeral, or would you allow her to plan it? No legal separation papers were ever filed. All right, so let's talk about two things. The first thing that I thought about with this was, like you said, I did think about that, but I try not to be so fucking biased when it came down to what I thought. He said that he built all his shit with the new woman. So now let's talk about fairness. Let's talk about being petty for a second.
Fucked up shit is the legal wife is entitled to have.
The legal wife gets half.
Yeah, she gets half. But she ain't been. Because I'm talking about her situation. Let's say she could be
with no legal separation. Even with no legal separation paperwork. Right. She's legally, and it's fucked up.
Yes, she is.
But she's legally entitled to have.
When you get down to the bottom of all relationships,
right?
Women will never admit they're wrong in the situation.
Oh, never. Ever.
So whatever happened to cause this man and this woman to separate 10 years ago, that woman's still holding on to her wrongs.
Oh yeah.
And when this paperwork come to say, oh, now you entitled to $25 million because you didn't get divorced, thank you.
Women got a problem with apologizing, bro.
That woman's the only one saying,
that ain't got nothing to do with yeah.
That's all they're gonna say.
Apologizing is a problem. You know what I'm saying? And so this is something. Oh shit! I clicked off of it. My fault. But it was something, and that saying actually goes well with that situation. This is essentially. I actually agree with this. I actually agree with this, and more women need to take heed to this. Okay, I'm sorry can fix many things, in contrast to pride that destroys everything.
Amen.
So we talked about this a lot because I'm sitting next to one of the most prideful people that I've ever met in my life.
Leos.
Who are you talking about?
All three, y'all. But this
one,
right,
Leo takeover.
This one right here.
Talking about females.
I'm talking about the female at the moment.
So I'll take that.
But the reason why I say that is
because I've said it.
I think that pride.
Yeah, you have said that. Yeah. Because you fuck around.
But here's the thing.
You acknowledge it. You acknowledge it. You own it. You own it. You gotta respect that.
I think pride.
You have to respect that.
I think pride leads to pettiness, leads to anger, leads to bitterness.
I think I'm the king of petty.
This is the people don't. A prideful person
Leos are the kings of petty.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
No, try this.
My wife's a Leo.
Both me and my queen are both Leos.
But here's the thing. Think about it like this.
She's August 7th.
Think about that.
It's a Leo household.
Leos are the only sign to have a beef with each other.
Yeah.
July and August Leos beef with each other.
Yeah.
I don't even pay attention to it.
We're
the
only sign with a beef.
We're not.
Cancers are cancers.
August Leos feel like July Leos are too emotional. Where August Leos are not emotional.
You know what? they try to say that we're borderline cancers.
Yeah,
and like,
exactly.
I'm not a cancer.
Either they can drink a
I don't have
shit
cancer.
So like when you think about all the signs, no matter if you
drink a shit shake.
you matter if you into all
But I
that
think
nonsense.
they're one of the most. I think every Leo that I've ever met has really been into their astrological sign.
Yo, I wasn't into
You know, you
them
have other people who
until-
be like, I'm a Pisces, but you know, I don't follow that astrological shit.
I didn't.
Leos follow that shit.
I honestly didn't follow it until probably my late 20s. I'm 100% honest. I didn't really. I mean, I knew what sign I was.
Yeah.
But I didn't. He was like, well, are you a Cancer, Leo? Motherfucker, I'm who I am.
Oh, Leo.
I'm who I am.
Okay.
Like, I don't want I am. But way before anything, I am.
Understood. But that's what I'm saying. I still feel like at the end of the day that these things are all rolled into one. And I think that until we...
Is this some sticky?
It's some sticky icky. No, you're right. No, it's everything rolled into one. There's a little bit of coke in that motherfucker too.
Oh,
like, but
man.
the problem is... No,
Hendrix.
I'm going to tell you why.
But not my Hendrix.
I'm going to tell you, honestly, I really think
That's Jimmy
that...
Ruffin, my bad.
I think all the pridefulness or whatnot, because the pride is the shield that goes up, and the moment that shield is penetrated, appears to whatnot, the bitterness will seep in. And all in all, I just honestly think that, to me, if you ain't with a nigga for 10 years, you ain't got nothing to say to me. Because I don't know what the fuck was going on with you 10 years. If you got other kids by another nigga, or if you got other shit, listen, if you got other kids other shit going on, you shouldn't be able to tell me nothing. If I built what I got with this woman, matter of fact, that whole conversation gonna be null and void, because the woman that I built everything with, regardless if I signed the papers with you or not, she gonna have her name on half the shit. She gonna have, you know what I'm saying? So she gonna be a part of that. So because it could have been a woman, and that's one they didn't say. They say the woman could have been the one.
Get the other half.
Right, but the
she'll
woman
get the other half.
Cool.
But the initial one,
right,
will still get half.
The
other half will go to the other one.
Yeah.
If he put her name on everything,
right,
she'll get the other half.
That's the key. He had to put her name on it.
Exactly.
Right.
But the crazy shit, and here's a whole nother aspect that we ain't even think about or look at. The whole 10 years while he was away, because that was his wife, he still could have been taking care of the bills and the rest of that at home. While building this other, empire.
Or what if the woman had a whole nother fucking
Because that's something they'll never speak about.
But
that's something they never speak about.
But the one thing they never talk
about... Kelly just did, though. I respect that. Kelly did.
Yeah, she brought some levity to it, but the one thing they never talk about in situations like that is they make it seem like, oh, the man was irresponsible. What the fuck? What if she didn't want the paper signed?
But yo,
that's what I said.
We talked about this off air. Like, I know somebody who got separated from their wife.
Right.
The wife had a baby by someone else. Yeah. But because they weren't divorced, the husband is paying child support for a baby that's not his.
Women trash.
Here's the way of fighting.
Women is trash.
If he gets a DNA,
sorry,
he got a DNA test.
He got all.
He got the DNA test.
They proved he is not the father. But because they're married,
because they're still.
And they're still legally married, and that she was on his health insurance when they were married.
Wow.
He's paying child support for a kid that is not his. And she's woman enough to be like, okay, thank you for this money you're sending me out your check.
Right.
For a kid that's not yours, from a man that I live with. I live with this man. I had a kid by him. But because I'm married to you and I was on your health insurance, you're paying child support for the
Kelly,
kid.
I like you to death, and I'm not talking about you right now.
Women are trash, bro. I said that shit.
No, the Snoop and Dash joint. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. It just came about. It just like. But shit, that's just like the joint a couple years back. Dude mess around, got some oil from a female, right? And he busting her mouth. She ran the bathroom, you know what I mean? Put the shit in the turkey base to squirt it up in the coochie, you know what I mean? And squirt it up in herself, impregnated herself. Turn around, dude, get hit with a paternity case, like, I ain't even fuck around, hit the pussy, what you fucking... Go to court, DNA test, come and find out you are. And he's in court like, Your Honor, we didn't have intercourse. She performed fellatio, you know what I mean? I busted him off, I thought she swallowed it. She ran in the bathroom. No, when she ran in the bathroom, she put that shit in the turkey base and shot that shit back up. Gotcha, nigga. And he had to pay fucking child support.
I just don't.
How do you explain that to your child? Yo, I never even fucked. I don't even know what your mom pussy hit no.
Oh shit.
I hope you wouldn't explain that to your child though. How you would explain that? Fuck is you talking about, Nick? Wait a minute.
I'm talking about when he grown.
Nah, nigga, you don't do that when he grown. Fuck is you saying? Oh yeah, yo, well you know.
Yo, nah, because we know some bitter motherfuckers.
You say something.
We know some bitter motherfuckers.
Know some bitter motherfuckers.
Who will say some shit and listen, they'll hold that. Listen, I ain't gonna.
But you ain't going to the approach. I don't give a fuck if my son is 40. I can be like, you know your mama ain't shit, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what she did.
I mean, that's the one thing I can say.
Right.
All the negative things I heard about my sperm donor, I never heard none of them from my mother. I never heard it from my mother coming up. And I respected that.
Right.
Especially once I heard
I don't say anything like I have a lot of feelings about my son's father.
No.
But what I won't do in front of him is disparage his father.
Okay.
Because I want whatever my son feels for his father for it to be 100%
his feelings. Because of how that would. And see, I respect that. Here's the thing, right? With my daughter Kiera, I know it's not that. Okay. Because when Kiera, Chloe were born, I was away. Kiera was born the day I turned in 08. Right. By the time I came home, the first time I seen Kiera, she was 17 months. All right. When I came home, she was about to turn 4. Right. All right. Initially, she didn't want me to see her. I ended up seeing her, and the relationship between then for a couple months when I got to see and interact with my daughter was one thing. Then her mom, of course, shut that down. You know, because it was okay. You work and this, that, and the other. So you go, let's start this child support shit and let's cut off the communication stuff. She, played the system game. Right. No, I'm sorry. Before that, she got aggravated because, she wanted to be bad and bougie and you're living in the projects. Cut it the fuck out. Oh, yes. Let's keep it G. And you wasn't up on no kind of fashion. You wasn't up on no fashion or nothing before this. You had your son. I was hoping you'd take care of your son. And you was bitching and complaining when I was dealing with you because your son's father wasn't in the picture. And I was trying to assist you in raising your son, which is why I still call him to this day. That's another son of mine. Right. And he graduated. And I'm glad. Now I just graduated from high school last year. He's working. He has no kids. He's doing what he got to do. He had to get away from his mom. But when I do see him, he like, yo, listen. I go through. I see her. Just say not to take pictures. And when I do see him here and there, I will get pictures to actually see my daughter. Yeah. But the sad thing is, you dealt with someone who didn't take care of your child. I showed you and let you know that I'm going to take care of my children. If nothing else. I don't care if I gotta grind till sleep don't, know what the fuck I am, or I don't know what sleep is to make sure my kids is taken care of. That's something I do. I hustle to take care of mine.
Yo, here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you something, man, and we're gonna move on because we talk about this to the cows home. We feel the way we feel. I'm gonna tell y'all something. One thing I know about Leos is that y'all niggas is all better than me. Cause y'all niggas ain't never met a nigga that want the fairness bar, line drawn down the middle, and the understanding to be what it is you better fucking Aries. Fuck all that. If you ain't mine, fuck you. I ain't know, and I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Because of the simple fact that Aries being taken advantage of very, very seriously. If the shit ain't right, it burns a fucking hole in my soul.
You are hard.
Nah, fuck that. It burns a hole in my soul. It burns a hole in my soul. I am so glad. I don't know what the fuck. I'm gonna tell you what. I don't know what I would do if I had to take care of somebody or something that was not mine. I am so. That's just not me, bro. So because I have a problem with that because I'm selfish in my own right. Nigga, it's about me. And if you are of me, then it's about you. And it takes a long time for it to be about you. Ask Shannon. And it takes a long time for it to be about you. Nigga, this show is called Mr. Know-It-All. I love the fact that y'all are bored of what necessary. Let me tell y'all something. I will fight tooth and nail to make sure that you two motherfuckers stay here because if you become about me, it's always going to be about us. But it takes a long time for that to be the case.
24 episodes in.
That's what I'm saying.
24 episodes in.
Let 2 new niggas come in here. We gonna do this real quick or whatnot. We not even that far. We were just hitting like 2 hours right now, so we good. We actually moving pretty well. We actually moving because we stayed on that topic for the. Here we go.
Let's get to the shits.
Let's get to the shits.
Yo, we get to that other topic.
Hold on.
No, we
gonna talk about that other.
Let's get the sound.
Hold on. No, we gonna hold on. I got
Kellz in the building.
No, that's what I'm talking. We gonna talk about that other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Then we gonna talk about that other topic.
Kelly done grabbed the bottle. She said, "Uh-oh, can I get a refill?"
orange juices. So
yeah, your
this
speech,
is drink number 3.
Your speech just let us know.
Oh, you put my group on?
Oh, and down.
Oh,
Yo, this was my intro on the phone line back in the day.
Was this your ringtone?
I used to be like, yo, 5'11".
Hey, yo, I got one of my pillows pregnant off of
These
this.
are wise from North Philly. If you want to holler at me, press 4.
He said he got one of his pillows pregnant off of this song.
Yo, that's disgusting. Don't ever say that
If
to me
it
out loud
wasn't for
again.
the respect of this microphone, it would have had Moscato all over it.
Yeah.
I see you wearing your speech.
Hold on, let it play for a
No,
second.
I saw.
Give me a minute, because you know I love myself.
No, let it play for a second.
You know how I feel about myself.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Sing G.
Baby.
I said G.
I mean,
I said G.
who the fuck?
That was Lil G singing.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
That not you.
She know the name.
I'm sorry. Oh, so that means
Lil
shut
G,
the fuck
Big
up.
G, John, and them other two that really can't sing.
I didn't
She
even
just
know.
said you would shut the fuck up.
I know. That wasn't, first of all,
in the
First of
diva
all,
man.
as Negroes, we don't even want to know their names.
I didn't even.
Well,
I
that's
didn't.
because y'all
Yeah,
men.
exactly. I didn't know
Which
the
one
names
the
of
names
Silk.
that came with the song?
Who the fuck knew the names of Silk?
Women.
Women. You right. That's
Lil G
gangsta.
looked like my ex-boyfriend. That's why I know his name.
Is that the bald head
Yep.
black one?
Yep. the
Really?
short one.
The short one? How tall was he?
Who, my ex?
No.
Oh, Lil G? Well, Lil G was Lil G for a reason. He was the shortest one.
You said your
Yeah,
ex.
we're like,
You said your ex was 5'6".
yeah.
Yeah, I remember everything. Yeah, you said your ex was 5'6". The fuck.
Oh, good.
Listen, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what
Did
it
he have a
is.
stool to stand behind on it? Did he have a stool to stand behind on it?
No, he didn't.
Oh my god.
Nah, they was about the same height.
Oh.
It's too
I know,
much.
I found one.
Did he just say?
So he still had some height.
Yo, niggas is fucking.
He knew how to get up
What the
on
fuck you
it.
said?
Put back.
He knew how to get up on it.
It's not just me.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
This is. Listen.
J7. Hey,
So,
J725 is popping.
So here, all right. So here's the game. All right, god damn it, the fucking Leo
He's not
shit.
July 25th.
He not July.
Oh, you not?
He's just a Leo.
Are you August?
That's August Leo.
Oh, you just gang.
That's the.
Yeah, he
that's,
just gang gang.
Shannon is too. Y'all was deep down this motherfucker earlier.
If you was a Leo, raise your hand. Anyway, go on.
All right. So
It's
anyway.
getting hot in here.
Hold on. Y'all know my birthday is in like 2.5
We don't
weeks.
No, we didn't.
Are we gonna be unquarantined?
I'm gonna be on quarantine. I'll be right on the fucking front lawn and whatnot. I told you 3/7. I'm celebrating. Give a fuck what nobody say. Anyway,
You want me to come set up? I'm a DJ on your lawn.
Listen, whatever
I'm a
you need,
DJ on your lawn.
right
From
along.
Facebook.
Yup. You goddamn right. I'm gonna be drunk as shit. But here we go.
Now, only 9 people. We can only have 9 people.
Man, fuck that.
We can only have 9 people.
I'm gonna have 10.
Anybody beyond that have to be outside.
No, listen.
Scan. We're gonna put tape up and down the block.
I'm going to have fuck that. I'm gonna have 10, and then I'm gonna have an 11th keep walking up and just walking off.
Walking out.
I'm gonna have 2 niggas rotate.
Walk it out.
But
Like
listen.
rotationary
Okay.
niggas.
So all right. So let me ask you a question.
No.
How do you tell your mate how to please you? Whew. How do you tell your mate how to fucking please you?
In which way?
In any way possible.
Kelly, open up first.
How do you tell
my
your
bad.
mate
That's it.
how to please you?
Damn, I said.
And guess what? We got an unfiltered,
No.
unscripted, unsolicited platform that we can say
No.
anything we fucking want to.
Hey, yo.
How do you tell
Hey,
your
yo.
mate how to
Hey, yo.
please you?
Hey, yo. I guess gotta go first on this one.
Please and thank you.
Rob Kelly.
Please and thank you, because I wasn't ready.
All right, so listen.
I've been thinking about this for 2 weeks, I don't know.
100% real. Like, you have to tell the chick.
Uh-huh.
Number one, most dudes, at the end of the day,
Never ever.
in a relationship, the dude's gonna be 5 to 1 to the female. So for every 1 dude the female slept with, the dude slept with 5. So we have multiple variations of what we like and don't like.
Fuck out of here. All right.
So
I don't believe
so,
that
so so at the end of the day, like,
He was being nice.
at the end of the day, I'm being political.
Yeah, you are.
He dancing around range.
All right, Joe Biden. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Being all political.
I know. Get the fuck out of here.
But at the end of the day, a dude know how they like head. So
Yes.
a chick, the first time you meet a chick, she's gonna give you head based on how the last nigga she gave head liked it. And
But
you're
9
gonna have
times
to
out of
correct
10, he
her.
ain't tell her.
And you're gonna have to correct her to what you like. And if you don't tell the chick like, yo, I like it sloppy, I like it spit, I like slurp, I like this, she won't know. So she's gonna give you what the last nigga she gave head.
No.
Liked.
So do you tell her why you getting the head?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Is she, quick. Is she gonna tell? Is she gonna give what the last guy that she know liked, or what she think that she got the best response?
Or what she knows how to do.
It could be a variation
what she got
of
the best responses.
It could be a
It's a little
variation
bit
of
of both.
those
I
two.
agree with that.
Because at the end of the day, a chick is only gonna do what she was taught by the dude. Like, think about it.
If they was taught.
But think about it. We all got daughters.
If they was
But think
taught.
about it. We all got daughters.
All right, I want to think about
Ain't not one of us going to teach our daughter how to do that. Not a single one of us are not going to teach our daughter how to
It's
do
a
that.
fucked up thing. I have a
My daughter never gonna do that.
I got one daughter that's fucking, and I
I got 3 daughters, and I hope to God none of them.
I have a grown daughter that
All
I
right, can we change that part of the fucking
So at the
topic?
end of the day, the chick that's coming to you is only going to do what a dude taught her, or a dude was like, yo, I like that.
because they don't always
I'm cool
taught.
with that.
Because we don't always teach them.
But that's the problem.
That's the problem. And that's why this.
So in my response, you got to be 100%.
All right, so
Kelly, who taught you?
All right, wait, keep it in order. Don't jump in. Keep it in order. Rob, tell us one time where you had to tell a female something that you wanted, and run it down on how you did it.
All right, so I was dealing with a chick that very, 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 very long time ago.
Long time ago. Long time ago.
Like,
College.
her thing was, she was like, yo, the way she came to me was like, I'll ride the shit out you. That's my favorite position. Okay, so you gonna ride me. Cool.
Yeah,
Let's get it popping. So we getting in there. I ain't gotta do nothing. I'm gonna let you hang out.
I'm gonna still
get on top, and I'm like, this shit whack. This shit whack, cause you ain't doing nothing.
Yep.
So like
This is a
instantly,
bumper car
so like we 2 minutes into it, I'm like, all right, let's switch. She's like, well, you don't like it? No, you don't. Really know you don't know.
You just said no.
But I'm like, no, you don't really know what you're doing. But at the end of the day, I was like, so let's keep it popping. Like you couldn't even. It was like slamming the microwave. I'm mad at you slam the microwave. Walk out. You got to do it instantly. You got to instantly switch positions and go right to the next one. Because if you let her pause on it, it fucks the moment up.
Right.
Dick say bye bye.
So okay, no, switch. Boom. We did something else. When it was over with, then you had to have the conversation. And it's like, yo, what didn't you like?
You can't ride.
You can't ride. Just because you got on top and you sat down.
Was she a smaller girl or bigger girl?
She's a big Joan. I like big Jones.
Yo,
I like big Jones.
Yo,
I like the maka.
Yo, the finer, back in the day, the finer big joint.
What is the maka sound?
The macaroni.
I said it. No. It's not a maka. It's the plop.
I like that sound.
It's the plop.
Skinny Jones can't make that sound.
What is that sound?
It's the plop.
The thighs and cheeks and shit smacking and the juices.
Here we go. It's like clapping in a hallway in a cave.
There it is.
Like
without a duck.
There it is. There's
it's
no
not like smaller Jones is the bigger.
Is that hitting it from the front or the back?
Both.
Most of the time from the back.
Now at the end of the day, you have to be acceptable to the same type of criticism.
Yep.
So like me,
Yes.
I'm a Leo. So I'm a Leo. Like 100%.
I agree with that.
I really don't care what you got to say. I'm coming into the situation 1,000% confident I'm gonna bust your ass. Now whether I bust your ass or
All
not,
facts, no
You know,
cap. All facts, no cap.
I'm coming into the situation. I'm gonna
That
bust your
Leo
ass.
confidence.
You gonna learn today.
And I want you to be like, yo, like, you really didn't do what I thought you was gonna do. Okay, cool.
I am the king of the jungle in the bedroom.
So I'm gonna keep it moving. And then I'm just gonna keep moving to somebody else because the next chick, I'm gonna bust her ass.
And yeah, that's how guys do. Guys are just like, you know what, fuck it. It didn't go right with you.
About Chingy song. What are we doing?
You might get a couple different chances with that one.
Yeah. You're running back more than once.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, you gotta run it back.
Yeah, you gonna run it back.
You gotta run it back.
I'm just gonna.
You ever misfired the first time and you was like, yeah, I was drunk or something happened or whatnot. You misfired, but then you went back and you say,
yeah, you had the redemption.
You like, yeah, you ain't even know because redemption is real. Sometimes what happens?
I keep it real with you. Like we all dudes. As a dude,
No, we not.
I'm sorry.
Kelly has a vagina.
I'm sorry, Kelly. All right, so most men, if you focus on knocking the chick head off, if you come into a situation, I'ma knock this chick head off. You know, 4 minutes into the situation, if you're doing something or you're not doing something for the chick, you know it. You know it. So
That's if you're paying attention.
yeah. So at the end of the day,
Leos, we're usually paying attention.
exactly, because we're more detailed.
But Everybody doesn't always pay attention.
But if you pay attention to the chick, you know I'm doing something or I'm not. So you either I'm gonna just bust my nut and call it quits. I chalk this one up, or I'm gonna continue busting her ass. Right. I'm gonna make her always.
I'm gonna either we both gonna get pleased, or I'm just gonna get my nut and roll out. That's the simplest deduction. Either we both gonna get pleased, right, or I'm gonna get my nut and I'm gonna roll the fuck out.
And as a dude, you know that in the situation.
Okay.
Like we've all been in the situation.
Don't judge me.
We're all human. We're all human. Mm-hmm. We've all been in one situation. I give every man one. Where you realize that you wasn't doing nothing for the chick.
Oh, I done gave some trash. I've done it. Everybody
you take like L.
I didn't say anything, or not. Look, no. He looked at me. He was ready for me to say it. I didn't say it.
Listen. Listen. When I was a young boy, I had the warming up. Listen. I started having I started having sex when I was 15 and whatnot, and I believe between 15 and from the time I met my wife up to 19, I was serving up some trash dick. But let me tell you something. Oh, fuck you, nigga. But no, because you know what? What happened was, I think.
So it wasn't a bunch of stroke. I mean, you was tasting the pudding.
No, what happened? Let me tell you what happened.
You was tasting the pudding right enough. That at that point it was alright. She needed the stick, so the stick, suffice.
Right, exactly. But the problem was, I was a young boy. I didn't have control. That was what it was.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
That I've learned.
Was you I'm not.
And I don't. Well, first of all,
I'm not going to ask that question.
Here's the thing that I've learned is.
And don't think, I just don't want everybody to think that I be giving trash dick out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying there was a point in my life when I was a young boy. You know what I'm saying?
You grow in your game.
No, yeah, exactly.
You grow in your game.
No, because I don't want to be like, damn, yeah, Mr. Know-It-All giving out trash dick. I didn't. First of all, Mr. Know-It-All ain't giving out trash dick and whatnot. Only me and Mrs. Know-It-All. I'm just Kelly, cut that shit the fuck out. This is the 5th fucking week in a row, and this is what I be fucking saying. First it's about me crying in the shower and shit. Now. No, I am not. That's not what I'm saying. Fuck y'all. I'm not saying that shit.
You set yourself up for that shit.
No.
I was trying.
I said that there was a point in my life when I was in high school. Fuck y'all. Anyway, I know.
Where's my glasses?
Shut up, Kelly.
I need to put my glasses back on.
I was 15 and 19.
Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Once you grow.
Yes.
Once you some of us have been 14, 15 when we started having sex. Mm-hmm. We had absolutely, positively no idea.
Exactly.
Here's the fucked up shit.
It was called, hold on. It was called stick the dick in the hole. You think you think you're doing something.
Right.
It's not exactly. It's not until you start getting older and getting a little bit more experience that you know what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly.
And yeah.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
No, real shit.
It's like you start paying attention.
Shut the fuck up.
You start paying attention. Yeah.
So
with detail to the woman.
Understand, right? So you just stopped eating ass. That's all you did, nigga.
Leo's period.
You just stopped and started eating a butt, nigga. That's not attention to detail. Yo, niggas kill me. Wait a minute, I'm gonna put niggas on Front Street. I'm not talking about you, Ross. I'm talking about. Go ahead. Cause I'm sick and tired of niggas being like, no, I knew what the fuck I was. No, you didn't, nigga. Shut up.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
I don't know what's going on.
Once you start getting older, and you've had, and I seen, like the dude said, be careful with how many women you have babies with.
Right.
And it's really, be careful with
how many people you have sex with, period.
Right, how many people have sex with.
Yes.
But on that same token, not saying that this is a plus,
right.
But when you do have more experience, then you develop your technique. And you know what you're doing.
Yeah. You gotta learn. You have to learn.
And then once you start paying attention to whoever you gotta perfect your hair at, whoever you're partnering with, say some dude is messing with 2 girls at one time. He knows what chick A wants and what chick B wants.
Damn right.
And he's not going to give chick B chick A head game. He's not going to give chick B chick A head game. It's all going to be different.
What if they both like it the same?
What if they both like it the same?
Wait, hold on.
But I definitely say that.
She said niggas pimping. Black men don't cheat.
We don't cheat.
I didn't say black men cheated.
Oh, she.
I'm just saying if you're dating and fucking two women at the same time.
Oh, you think one is getting a different dick than the other one is getting?
Exactly.
That's bullshit.
No.
Man, that's bullshit.
No.
R-Dot, when you done, I'm gonna follow you.
No, man.
Go for it, R-Dot.
You niggas, you niggas is full of shit.
R-Dot, when you done, I'm coming around.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hold on, so let me get. I'm talking.
Chick A and Chick B.
Oh no, Chick A
don't like the same
Chick
thing.
A get an ass ate, Chick B don't. But you talking about?
I'm
You
not
talking about
saying that.
stroke serve?
I'm not saying
most of the time you get the
Who's
same.
eating ass?
Who keeps talking about
You
eating
can't
ass?
tell my
I don't eat ass.
No, that's what you plan on doing tonight. That's what it is. I'm sorry.
Keep it.
Listen, Mr. Know-It-All is already mentally preparing for what he gonna do with his wife.
That's all right.
We don't know. We want.
That's all
It's
right.
payment for her coming down.
Yeah.
All right, so R-Dot, before you go, listen. All right, here's my theory. Here's my theory about men. Let's go after age 27. I'm gonna give you 27 and over.
Okay.
Unless you are in the category of i.e. porn star, stripper, or flexible ass trainer.
You gotta be a flexible ass
Most
trainer.
men got 4 positions. We're gonna give you 4.
What's the 4?
Missionary,
Uh-huh.
riding, doggy style from the side.
I love the sound.
That's our 4. It just matter on what type of night you getting us on that night. If you're one of those other 3 categories.
See, the side has so many positions with the side.
True,
There's so many different angles from the side.
True.
I like the wishbone.
And probably how thick she is compared.
But
you know.
if you're, I'm sorry, but if you're one of those other 3 men,
These things
you got
are
extra
in the
shit.
fucking way.
So
Shit.
the wife, let's say you get married. Let's think about marriages in a sense. Like most niggas married be like, yo, it's a death sentence because we don't get ass on a regular basis. Because to a chick, they're sick of the 4 positions when you get down to the bottom of it. They know what you gonna do. Like Kevin Hart said, oh, you want her in the back? Oh, yeah, who's in it?
I know my man.
Was you listening to the episode when I said that we have to stop saying that women are giving us something?
Yes.
Because they not giving us shit.
No, nothing.
And it's not to be disrespectful.
Yeah.
Y'all, if you are sitting there, laying there, and we're doing the work, you ain't giving us shit.
But
we giving you the dick in the work.
But at the end of the day, us men don't like.
But you're tired of the same thing. But if they actually was more participating, more active,
True,
more innovative themselves.
But see,
we can try to bring it out, but they have to.
I think it depends on the chick.
Because I know females.
I think it's an emotional situation. It depends on the chick. If she wants to be participatory, she will be
They ain't
participatory. If she just wants
participatory?
Participatory.
I don't know, but
participatory. Participatory.
But most women want the emotional. They want you to talk to them. How was your day? Engage them. Like we ain't got time for that. We hard. We horny. We want fuck.
They want a different connection.
Kelly, I don't care how your day was.
What the fuck is going on?
They want a different connection. See, here's the difference, and this is where I kind of.
There are days where a woman wants all that, what he just said, and then there's a day when a woman
just want to bend over.
Just
bend over, pull my hair, smack.
Bust it open for me.
Yeah,
bust it open.
But the thing is, when you're dealing with a woman on an everyday basis. All right, so I like.
They're more bipolar. They're naturally bipolar.
I like to talk about the Leo aspect because we're detail oriented. Where I don't care about no other sign, but Leos.
Oh my God!
Since we're so detail oriented,
go ahead. We gotta listen.
You gotta pay attention to the woman, because it's like. So say for example, 4 days out the week, the chick be like, you gotta jump through hoops to get the ass, but then on Friday she just wants you to bust her ass.
Okay.
So when you get to Friday, you know, all right, I'm just bust her ass, but the first 4 days, you had to jump through hoops. So it's like, you don't know if she really wants you to bust her ass or like you got to jump through hoops. So you go into the situation judging yourself.
So in the beginning, when you start, when I ask
you're not sure about yourself walking into the situation.
Exactly, because
you know you plan on busting her ass, but it's to what degree?
Yeah, like,
what your plan is,
stuff you gotta do,
and what she's missing on.
The first question that I asked you about was about actually because you matrixed me because you started talking about something else. I was talking. I'm still talking.
Saying everybody makes your shoes.
Because no, because I'm talking particulars. I'm talking because motherfuckers don't say particulars. They be like, oh no, you know, I be fucking, and she like fucking, so I be fucking. I'm talking about.
I like fucking.
I'm talking about.
I do more masturbating though.
But everybody does. Particular.
Nope.
I'm talking about particular things that like. Do you have something that you like? That you might find a little maybe strange, off-putting, or you worry like you got into a situation and you wanted something done and you ain't know if the chick was going to do it. Rob.
Yes.
Name it. Talk.
I like my tank licked.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't like you around my butthole.
Nigga, that's right around your butthole.
No.
Nigga, that's the dumpster across the street.
No. I understand. You can fuck with. Listen, nibble on my tank, but leave my asshole the fuck alone.
Bro, that is the dumpster right across the street from your butthole.
It's across the street.
I want you
keep your ass on this side of the goddamn street.
I want you to knock.
Keep your ass on this side of the door.
But you're not going to come in.
And I'm going to look through the people and be like, no.
Nah, don't even knock on that motherfucking door.
So when you said you like your tank lick, so you ain't never had one move to your ass?
And I'll push their head out the fucking way.
So how long did it take you?
Immediately. You gotta be immediate with it.
Quick, fast, and hurry.
Because if you give them the extra,
the Heisman Trophy.
They will go for it.
You had the Heisman Trophy.
They will go for it, and you have to stop. So some people,
right?
Which I found out on Twitter, some people love to let them go further. Because you know on Twitter it's nothing but porn and
I told you.
Crazy.
Yo, I masturbate, no homo. I mean, well, fuck it, it's not even homo. I don't give a fuck. Real shit, no cap. And I'm not even the fuck that on. That's the crazy shit.
Yo, but the way this nigga gives this information up be funny as shit. This nigga said, bro, I masturbate. Whoa, nigga.
Yo,
go ahead.
My Twitter, it used to be Tumblr.
Okay,
Tumblr fell off.
Yeah,
Tumblr fell off hard as shit, yo.
Tumblr, that's think about it.
Tumblr for like 3 months, maybe 4 months was the greatest fuck Pornhub or anything the fuck else.
Right.
Tumblr was the greatest fucking app for porn. Whatever kind of fucking porn you wanted, you can find and just scroll up and down your goddamn top. Yes.
So here you go. Never touch a nigga.
The other one.
Never touch a nigga phone.
Reddit.
See, I never got on that.
Reddit. No, get on Reddit. The only difference now is the way they're putting a lot of the posts, you have to actually tap on them to see on your news feed.
Yo, fuck the particular.
Real shit.
I got a question. I got the same questions.
Hey, I'm asking, but
I don't even give a jack off tips. Like, nigga, what you want to do is you want to scroll and save it.
Hey, safe sex is great sex. When you're by yourself, there's no need for a latex.
All right, bro. So, have you ever been in that position? Pause. That you know what I'm saying? You wanted something done, and you had to tell a chick, "Yeah, come on. Please say this shit out loud on video." All right. What it is?
Oh man, I can't.
Give me 4 sentences, 4 fucking sentences, and that's it, and then we'll move on.
Alright, I had it was this Spanish female.
I don't give a fuck what she was. Tell me who she did.
Who
you have 5 seconds to tell this story.
Alright, I'm gonna get real quick. She was trying to get me, and I wanted her, but I really didn't want her. I wanted her daughter and her niece.
Okay.
And they were all grown.
Mm-hmm.
So as I say, I could be disrespectful at times. Mm-hmm. I was figuring it was gonna be a turn off.
Nigga, you up to the 4th sentence. Let's go.
I was like, yo, listen.
Tell me what the fuck she did.
I told her. I told her I wanted her to swallow my penis while her daughter and her niece figure which nut they can go.
What? All right. See, you the wrong person I had to put on this pedestal because this is the same nigga that you've been knowing the tales in the industry. I can't. All right. We'll get back into that story later on. That you's a nasty nigga. What the fuck?
I thought it was gonna be a turn off. I thought, listen, Real shit. I thought once I said.
Oh, you thought that
I thought
me head from 3 people was gonna be a turn off.
No, me stating the fact. Of course, it's a daughter. Me stating the fact. I'm like, I figured it was gonna be a turn off.
Right.
I figured it was gonna be a complete shutdown, no go, whatever, and it would turn her off from trying to get it.
Turned her on.
She was like, hold on.
It happened 2 days later.
Daughter, come in the room. Come in the room.
It happened 2 days later.
Keith, I got one for you.
Incestuous. Go ahead. No. Can I answer the question?
Sure.
Yes, you have to answer the question.
I used to have a.
Hold on.
No, not used to.
No.
What?
Before you.
Right. Kelly.
Cause her ass still
Kelly
trying. She thought she hit in the corner and time out.
Come on, yeah, cause she definitely
Put your phone down.
I know, put the phone down. You on a lock screen, nigga. You ain't even on the phone. Shit. Ain't nothing going on. I'm trying to unlock it.
Hold up. But Facebook was texting me.
Oh, she knew what the question was.
You know exactly what the fuck the question was.
I have 2 vodka and orange juice and a Moscato in me. I don't know.
What that mean?
All right. So let me read. So you understand it. What have you ever wanted done sexually that you might have felt a little uncomfortable about, but you had to let somebody know what you wanted?
Shut the fuck up.
You had all this time to think. I distracted you.
Yeah, you distracted. 7:25. You distracted. I don't think I've ever actually
asked.
You've never communicated?
You never asked.
Well, no, not so much I communicated, because I have communicated and I have been communicated with.
Okay.
But I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary that I've said, hey, why don't we try this?
So when was that time a guy wasn't eating you right and you had to instruct him?
That's what I'm saying. You didn't say nothing.
That's gonna be the easiest breakdown. When was the time a dude was tasting you but he was not,
he wasn't doing it right.
He wasn't doing it right.
You didn't say you said something.
I told him basically that that's not the spot. Baby, that's not the spot. I did have an ex. I had an ex that smoked Black and Milds.
Okay.
And he did okay with the eating. Okay. However, after
his stroke was whack.
No, not even with the stroke. No. I would get
irritated?
Yes. I would get irritated.
Because he smoked Black and Milds?
Because of the Black and Milds. So I had to let him know.
No, he needed to see a dentist.
I don't think it was the Black and Milds thrown off your pH.
No, it wasn't.
No.
That wasn't the Black and Milds.
The Black and Milds was thrown off. You know why? Because the Black and Milds are not anything that...
His mouth was like triple T mouth.
It's like aerosol. That's more aerosol. That nigga had the yuck.
My bad, I'm sorry.
You gotta watch that nigga.
Hey, Jim. I'm sorry.
Yeah, gingivitis caused tooth decay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever.
It wasn't about blacks.
It stopped after that.
Oh, it stopped after that, so he just couldn't.
He was trying to get you gang going on your lips.
Oh Lord.
No bueno.
And to be honest with you, it probably was more. If the nigga was smoking Black and Milds, it might have been more along the lines of what was on his hands.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Rather than that. So
I mean, nothing against Black and Milds, but honestly, if it was upsetting or knocking off your pH balance, it wasn't the Black and Milds.
It wasn't.
It was either him not taking care of his mouth, brushing his teeth, seeing the dentist, keeping up with his hygiene, or
something on his hands.
Whoever else he might have been tasting. He might have been tasting some rotten stuff, and he was tasting rottenness. He might have just thought he was a cookie monster. Cookie.
Oh, shut up.
And he was just running around. Let me eat you.
Oh, my turn.
Listen, we all remember the '90s. That was like one of the lines that a lot of motherfuckers. You know what I mean? If a female wasn't gonna get none. That was a lot of niggas like.
First and foremost, if you lost your virginity in the '90s, you was a nasty motherfucker.
I lost my virginity.
Everybody that lost their virginity in the '90s. What?
I lost my virginity in the '80s,
bro.
Oh, well,
I don't even want to talk. Like I hate when you bring that shit up because it makes me feel uncomfortable.
I was in high school in the '90s.
That's one reason why I be telling you.
I know, but it's a factual truth.
How old were you in the '90s?
I was 9.
Yeah.
But I had way.
He 2 years behind me.
With the chit.
Yo, you niggas losing.
I had way cable with the chit.
You niggas losing your fucking virginity.
See, I don't feel as bad.
I jacked off the first time at 12.
I was a freshman in high school.
At 12?
In high school.
12, nigga, I ain't had Man,
all right. Let's listen. So. My thing was, and this is like, listen, I one thing that I always, and I found this weird, because like I said, I told y'all before, I've listened to other podcasts or whatnot, and I've heard women actually say that this situation is weird, and I realized it when I first started fucking. I was like, bro, like something. I'm a nipple guy, and. Fuck you, nigga. Who laughed?
I didn't laugh.
Who laughed? Who the fuck laughed?
It wasn't even me.
Who laughed?
I didn't have my headphones.
Who the fuck laughed? No, somebody's thinking. I heard that shit.
I don't know.
Anyway.
What the fuck you talking about?
Oh, it was funny? It was funny? That shit wasn't funny.
You like nipples?
No.
Oh, you like your nipples played with?
I like my nipples played with. Yes.
Does it turn you on?
Bing, bing.
Yo, don't you ever ask me no shit like that again. Don't you ever ask me no shit like that again, bro.
Hey,
you talking about?
Hey, hold on. No, I had to do it in my Austin Powers voice.
No.
That was in my Austin Powers voice.
Don't ever ask me what makes me horny, baby. Don't ever ask me that. No, but I mean, honestly, but see, here's the deal. Here's the deal. No, don't you. Oh. Yo, we on TV. Fuck. I can't do it. I'm shutting the bit. YouTube, this is the last YouTube joint we doing. Fuck that.
Hey,
Kelly making weird.
I think Shannon got the clips upstairs.
It's not flicking.
That's why she hyped.
It's not flicking.
It's not clips. I think I got the clips of your nipples. I got your nipple clips.
I'm glad everybody's having a good time. I'm glad everybody's having a great fucking time.
Oh, God.
I'm so glad everybody's having a great fucking time today.
Help me.
Are you
not bring your keys.
Are you enjoying yourself? You guys enjoying yourselves?
Yes,
that's what you are.
I am crying over here.
Everybody's enjoying themselves.
I am literally crying over here.
Everybody's fucking enjoying. I'm glad everybody's enjoying themselves. Don't ever pluck flick at me. It's not pluck flick, okay? Has nothing to do with no fucking pluck flick. You know what I'm saying? You have to
grab the straw. Grab the straw.
I hate Kelly Q so fucking much.
5 weeks in a row.
5.
No.
5 weeks. No. Here's the crazy shit.
Bro.
Last week was actually third. Was the third week. No. On the actual episode, he said third, and then about 15, 20 minutes later, when he snapped, he was like, this is the 4th time, the 4th week in a row. On the same episode.
It's 5.
He went from 3 to 4.
He listens to every episode. It's 5 weeks in a row. It's the 5th fucking week in a row.
So he was wrong when he said the third, because if you go back to the 23rd,
that's why he said the third
the first time, then he said the 4th one.
Don't ever do that plucky thing to me though again.
Plucky.
That's like
I love you though.
That was that's fucked up.
Who got a straw?
And it wasn't plucky. It's not. I'm just saying because at that time
he liked the clips. He liked the clamps.
No, stop doing that shit.
He liked the clamps.
No, I don't like the clamps.
Hey Shannon, where's the clamps?
Shannon! Yo, do not scream in my fucking house. My kids are here. Yo, fuck y'all. Yo. I'm glad everybody's having a great fucking time. I'm just glad. I'm glad. I'm fucking glad. Listen, y'all ain't even friends. I tried to express myself and let you guys know what's going on with
friends.
me. But why the fuck?
We are friends.
Y'all making fun of me. I did not listen. But why? So
remember what I said last week? If I'm comfortable enough to allow someone to make fun of me.
No, that's not what you said, nigga. That ain't what you said.
I know that's not what I said.
She said, if I'm comfortable enough.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Nigga,
that's that Leo right there.
I know what I said last week and I'm fixing it this week. If I am comfortable enough to allow you to make a joke.
Okay, make a joke, right?
So we're making jokes. We love you. You know we do. Let's move on.
No, I just I'm just telling you.
I think his nipples got hard when I said clamps.
Yo, don't ever say that shit to me again. Don't say that shit to me no more.
I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying it to the podcasters.
You say that to them about me. Fuck that.
God.
Anyway, yo, men. Men do not, and see, this is the problem. We be afraid of what not to tell women what we like. This is the problem.
No, it's no.
Because women be going, but you like to make the nipple flicky thing and shit, and then women go back and
like to play with the nipples.
You play with nipples?
Did you see how wide her mouth was just open? Oh my God! She's like, huh?
Not the.
Say what? Hold up. She's like, huh? What? Mama say, mama side, mama two side.
What you say to the kids? If you can hide, you can hear.
You can hear, exactly.
No, but real shit.
I
don't
play. I'm not into clamps or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes
the sensitivity
that's
shit.
You forget,
that's my erogenous zone.
Yo, you have to forget, I have my...
Huh?
You like your neck licked too?
No, I like my neck. Yo, fuck you. I don't like my fucking neck lip. Whatever the fuck you just said.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I like my neck licked. Shit.
My neck licked, nigga. I'm gonna give y'all a little guy time.
No,
You like your ears licked?
No, you know what?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. That shit a little attractive. When the cold breath blow on it, on the earlobe.
When things are being done to you.
Bro, my nipples was pierced. I was pierced up at one point.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
At one point, my nipples
don't ever tell me nothing about nipples no more, man.
That's why, you know what? Well, shit.
Don't tell me nothing about nipples no more, my nigga.
Pause. No homo. My stick was pierced.
He had them pierced.
No, I was pierced all the way up.
You had a Prince Albert?
I had a base. My base was.
I don't even know what that is.
My base.
We don't want to know.
My base.
Oh, shit.
My base.
Not in detail.
The base. Listen.
Wait a minute. How Michael Jackson?
If y'all don't understand that, if you understand base, home base, my base was done. So was it? I initially was planning on getting a Prince Albert, but I researched it, and I didn't want them to fuck up, and I'd be fucked up. And initially, me and another dancer were both, it was a bet we had to go get it done.
Man,
we backed out.
All right, look.
I did my research. I got my base done.
About 5 minutes.
No.
We got to go into the top 5.
I did my base.
Keith.
I did my base because basically it was technically a flesh piercing. It was a flesh piercing that helped me. You know what I mean? That benefited both.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Don't be running off.
No, I don't
She's
get
like,
it. Listen.
I can't take it.
Y'all got 5 minutes, man.
Duffel bag.
Oh my God. Nigga, we are still recording the podcast.
I know we are. I couldn't help it. It's just,
We are still recording. Listen, so.
No, I mean.
Kelly Q stepped away for a second. We are going to.
She ran off. She was like, it's too much. It's too much testosterone.
But we're going to keep it rolling and whatnot because we're going to do the top 5 in a minute. But, listen, to be
why you keep looking down his nipples now?
I'm not looking. So
yeah,
that's like podcast. No, I was looking at the floor.
So you like your nipples licked, so you want to keep looking at your nipples.
Fuck it. I think his left one got stimulated.
No, whoa, what is
Shut up!
Oh shit!
No, don't come so.
I got tagged in.
No, you did not get tagged.
So what you were told was
no
his nipples.
You got the clamps upstairs?
Oh shit!
You got the clamps upstairs? Yeah. He said, you know what I mean? He like his nipples played with.
And suck.
No, I didn't say that.
He said he like when
I'm about to pull the plug.
You like
Tell him what happened, Shannon. Speak it to the mic.
So you done took your shoes off?
I'm home. Shit.
Y'all done got that damn thing messed all the way up on the microphone.
I just
you could tighten it by the top of the thing.
So Kelly has taken a short intermission.
Yes.
To take care of herself, as I suggested at the beginning of the podcast.
Okay.
That was really. My bad.
Tell us what you
know. Listen. I don't please don't come down here and talk that shit.
He was saying he like his nipples played with it, nipples on and pinched and squeezed and
what happened was the question was answered me. I said I like
Ice Cube.
I like my tank played with, but when you I'm a stiff arm the shit.
Okay, so Rob, it's clear that you enjoy a little bit of in between play.
But I'm gonna hit you when you get a little further than the tank.
Okay, so
and then Keith was like, I like my nipples played with.
Okay, now Tank.
Ross said he had a Prince Albert.
I didn't have a Prince Albert. I had my base done.
I can't even talk to Ruff right now because this is coming into a reason which I would like to not know about. As far as I'm concerned, if we're talking about Ruff, there's probably not.
Well, yeah, that's not.
Speak on teeth.
So
Yeah, and Keith nipples.
Mr. No, I'm not going to speak on Keith's nipples per se.
Wow.
But I will say that I feel like communication is a very important part of any sexual relationship.
Yes.
And whether it's your
And that's the
nipples
topic we was talking
or
about.
your taint or your Prince Albert, I feel like that you need to communicate with your mate as far as what it is that you like.
So the subject was, how do you tell your mate what you like sexually?
So I feel like it's communication because I can't be doing the whole wrong thing. So like if you're a nipple person and I don't know that, then it's not fair to me that I be held to the fact that that
Did you not know about the nipple fetish?
Yo, fuck you. I didn't say nothing about a nipple fetish.
So
a nipple fetish?
What I said was,
A nipple. Oh, you gonna laugh at me? A nipple fetish?
A man. What the last nigga
Yo.
with.
Or when she responded?
No, Rob, that is not true. A female will not never do, because first of all, for females, sex is a very intimate thing. So we're not going to do the same stuff for you that we done on a man before you, because men are different. We're not going to, it doesn't, let's just say if perhaps that Mr. Know-It-All likes his nipples, like, I'm not just going to go around licking niggas' nipples because this is what he likes.
No, it wasn't that. I know. I'm gonna help you out.
Wait a minute. Because at the end of the day, the dick that you give A, you not giving B.
So
the pussy that we giving A is not the pussy we giving B.
Shannon,
the energy that we giving A is not the
all
energy
three of
we
us down
giving
here
B.
have daughters. And none of us.
And that's why I said,
none of us teach our daughter how to do that.
Don't teach my daughter nothing.
You're going to do what the nigga that you dealing with last, or a corporation.
No, that's
all right. So let me ask y'all a question. So we all on YouTube right now. Let me ask y'all a question. If it's,
I would like to rebuttal Rob's.
No. All right, I'm gonna let you get to that in a second.
All right, but wait, before you switch the subject, can I do that?
Please rebuttal the comment because I want.
So all I'm saying is that here's the part where y'all got it messed up. It's not about what the man before you did or what the man after you is going to do. It's about the man that you're with when we're females. We're not really, we're not like,
we're trying to learn you.
So the ball cradling helped with the last. No, that's not what we do. we don't talk about what happened with the last person. We're really trying to be interested in what works for you, and we're trying to figure that out. So we're not trying, like if you don't like certain things, we're not just coming in and saying, oh, okay, Leroy like this, so I'm going to do this. No, that's not what we do.
Who Leroy?
Who the fuck is Leroy? Who the fuck is Leroy?
That's Tyrone. That's Tyrone.
Who the fuck is Tyrone Leroy?
Hey, Shannon.
I'm saying.
I agree with you. I
didn't get to finish, Ruff. Let me just clear my point up. So what I'm saying is that as women, we don't take chapter 1 and give it to chapter 15. That's not how it works. We take bits and pieces of all the chapters. We talk to you
and try to find out
what you like. We hone our skills to what it is that you like. We don't just automatically. If you like nipple sucking, I'm not saying you do, Mr. Know-It-All.
He
does. Okay.
That's it.
You know he did.
Just so you know for later.
You already know he did.
I hate this fucking podcast.
He said you got the clamps upstairs.
There's no clamps.
And the ice. That's why I had to get the extra bag of ice.
Hypothetically speaking,
How long y'all
if
been
Mr. Know-It-All like the nipple play, then I'm not
Stop
going to
saying
say.
that shit.
Sorry. If Mr. Know-It-All likes a certain type of thing,
And stop
I'm not going to borrow from something I did with another person to give to him. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to listen. I'm going to be attentive. I'm going to hone my skills to help him with what he has to do.
Do you flick it or do you slurp it?
Which one? Talking about slurp.
I got all right. Real.
Flick it or slurp
This is probably the easiest question, right?
Okay.
It's not really a question. It's a statement because we all have been new to someone. Period.
Right.
All right. Now, experience we carry along. My statement, and this is to go with, Kell's statement earlier, was the fact of not so much of
down here, so you gotta be specific.
Kellz. I said Kellz, not Kelly. I said Kellz. Not so much of okay, you carry on, because you do carry on. As male, we do. What we seen people have responded properly on is what usually gets carried on. And I'm pretty sure, and I've had these conversations with other females, sisters, homies, gay as well as straight, what they've seen, because so often, and this is why I brought this topic first hit me, so often we'll talk about a lot of different things, you know, what we like, but when we get ready to get into it, we don't always talk to the person
that's what I was gonna say.
About what we really like.
I'm glad you brought that up, bro. What if it's something that you might feel is a little bit over the line, that you might not want to say to the female? Because a lot of dudes...
Ain't nothing wrong getting your nipples pitched.
It's just all about how you communicate it.
Alright, so let me take it off the deep end. There's guys out there who like they ass play with.
They like the solid toss.
They like they solid toss ass play with.
Right.
And how now let me ask you a question. As females, how would y'all feel is if a nigga said, alright, I like my ass play. No, don't do that.
Mr. Know-it-all. If y'all go upstairs tonight and Mr. Know-it-all said, listen, I need you to try something.
Nigga! That won't happen. Fuck y'all.
Play with his ass. I would never. I'm using my credentials. Right?
I love you so much. I love you so much. I love you so. No, I love her because
I had my friend Shammer upstairs, so I was having a very good happy hour when we had a virtual happy hour. So I'm gonna say this now. So here's I have it backwards. It's not really about what worked with the last person. It's about how good we are at what we do. Exactly. So it's about your skills. So we're not bringing to the forefront what worked with another man. We're bringing what we're good at to this relationship.
Okay.
So if it happens to be an oral situation that we're really good at, we're going to do the oral situation that makes us feel most comfortable until you give us a green light.
But isn't that what you learned from the last person?
No. Because he might like something
what you learned overall.
Right. He might like something very specific. I'm not going to do a very specific thing
that I don't know that
another
yet.
person. Yes, you do. You don't. But also you can talk about a reaction. When you're doing certain things, there's certain physical and biological reactions that happen. So if I'm doing something, if I'm playing, I mean, I'm not gonna do this, but if I was, let's just say for
this is going on the internet, you know that, right? You gotta relax.
So let's just say if I was doing something in a certain area that you did not agree with, your body's going to tell me that you don't like it.
No, my mouth is going to tell you I don't like it either.
No,
okay, well,
get the fuck out.
No, but seriously.
Okay. I'm not going to continue to do with man X. Because if you like it, then it's not about Leroy. It's about...
If you don't stop asking who is who, god damn it.
Lord have mercy.
Motherfucker, they the motherfuckers assisting you with getting the pleasure you getting today, god damn it. We gonna put it simpler. Listen.
I'm not. What I'm good at is what I'm good at. If you appreciate it, then I'm going to keep doing it. If you don't like it, then yes, we'll have a conversation. Exactly, and I'm gonna switch it up. But it has nothing to do with man X. It has to do with my skill set. That's it.
Right.
If my skill set is massages and you enjoy
or something you like to do,
and my skill set is other things that I have good skills at, then if you appreciate it, and your body has a physiological response to that,
she said massages. Your motherfucking ass better appreciate that. I don't get them motherfuckers.
Exactly. So it's not about whoever the prior gentleman may be. It's about my skills, and if you enjoy my skill set. Some people don't have a skill set at all. Some people go in with the plan from A to Z, and they try to do that same plan on you, and the plan doesn't work.
Right.
So if
the plan that works on Becky doesn't work on Bonnie.
So let's just say Kelly.
I don't know.
Y'all want to know too much. So let's just say if Kelly has a male suitor, and she likes a certain type of thing, and male suitor comes in, and he does whatever he's used to doing, and Kelly says, "Excuse me, male suitor, I appreciate this, this, and this, but I don't like this and this and this." Then the male suitor will then adjust his for her. It's not about the people.
But he's not going to give that same stroke to whatever chick comes after. Because she doesn't like the same thing.
She keep trying
that I don't.
So that's the thing. I had to come to her because I feel like there was like a differential in power. I have a whole virtual happy hour this morning upstairs, but I can't spend my time to you guys because
she can't.
I feel like let me try to shut me down. What I'm saying is that it's not about the person; it's about the skills you acquire.
Right.
If something is good with person A, you're going to think it's good because they big you up. Oh hey, I love the way you did whatever you did. Right. So you're going to try it again in the next situation. If it doesn't work, the person should tell you or say, hey, I like this, or maybe I didn't like this, or hey, I like it like this, but I need to be a little tuned up like this.
Learn your
What takes it also to the point of if you've actually lived a life when that no one's ever told you that nothing you've done sexually was wrong, which is very fucked up.
You don't know.
But it's very realistic, especially in these days and times.
But how do you have that conversation? How do you say?
And that's what we were talking about the whole time.
That was the whole time. Question.
Give us an example, Kelly.
I have an example.
Go ahead.
So someone I was with, I personally like to play with heirlooms. I like to kiss on heirlooms or whatever.
Right.
That's my thing.
Heirloom.
But the person doesn't get
You like the taste of earwax?
No.
Or like
around there.
Like when they sweat.
Anyway,
thing behind the earlobe. Like
you know, I'm standing behind a person. I may be naked. You know, so he's on the back. Whatever.
Okay.
So it's a connection thing, and then I like kissing on the earlobes. But
Kelly, you are 5'1". I was about to say, you kissing this nigga in the middle of his back. Oh, okay, I got it.
They sitting down when she using the step stool.
Right.
But the person gingerly told me, hey, you know, that's not my twist.
Yeah, because with earlobes,
So
there's
it's
a lot of heavy breathing. I don't want you breathing in my ear.
It depends on the person. Some
I'm sorry, never mind.
All right, go Skip. Thank you for being back.
No, that was a lesson. That was a tip.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you.
But some people feel that, and some people don't. And ever so gingerly, I was told,
Could you say gently and not gingerly?
Gingerly.
That's a lot.
All right.
Gingerly.
Make sure you close the door back. Thank you.
I was gently told, you know, hey, that's not my twist.
Right.
So that's fine. So I'm going to find something else that I do or can do that turns that person on.
I think that it had to do with the power thing. He might not like being a little spoon. That's like vertically spooning. He don't like the.
But he was sitting up. I was sitting up. I was just hugging him from behind. That's it.
Yeah, my ass.
The whole thing is that I think that what it comes down to, and is we gonna move on to the top 5 in a second. But I think it comes down to. I think it's still, men are always going, first and foremost, men don't really know what they like because sometimes there are things that we're not willing to try.
Neither do women.
And women, and the same thing. So I can only speak from a man's point of view when I talk about that.
Okay,
But
I hope so.
at the end, there you go. At the end of the day, what happens is that I still think that the communication, it does come into play. Like, you should be able to tell somebody what you like, what you don't like, and whatnot. Or, matter of fact, even if you don't know what you like and whatnot, because I'm trying to tell you, I experience things, you know, as I develop
But I think
sexually.
as you're older, you're finding out things that, you know, you like, you don't like, or you want to experiment with, or, you know, whatever. But I also think it depends on the person that you're with.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to experience certain things with certain people.
In some aspects, and this is from personal experience, there's been things that I've liked that one person has done and I've enjoyed. Another
but somebody else does the same thing.
And it's done nothing for me.
Yeah.
Right.
What was that song Jill Scott had? And she said, you know, she had cologne on one boyfriend and it smelled good on him, but she tried it on another boyfriend.
Everything doesn't work
everything
for
is not for everybody.
And I honestly think more than anything else, it's connections.
My God.
It's communications and it's connections. It's them vibes. Like you have to feel those vibes, those connections.
Yeah, vibes is a big thing
to get the, you know.
Yeah.
But ultimately, yes, the same token. You know, somebody you got a mate or somebody you dealing with that they, you know, you fucking with, you banging with, you liking or whatever, but they just ain't doing it for you. Talk to them, love.
So sooner or later, Rob, sooner or later,
help them, because the same token, it helping them help you.
They'll work from the tank to the ass. You'll be alright. But you know, listen. That was a good look, because I honestly think that these are things that need to be talked about. Definitely want to give that a big time round of applause, because that was fun and whatnot. That was fun. That was, you know what I mean. You know.
Thank you, Shannon, for coming down and holding me down while I...
She did.
Yeah, she came down.
When I walked past her, she's like, do I need to go down there? I was like, please and thank you.
But we are here for this. What's up?
Oh, my song.
Let's go.
That's that word. Woo. Woo. Come on.
God damn, a lot of ice. Oh, yes.
Top 5.
All right.
That's the first time I heard him say that word.
I know exactly.
That's the first time I heard him say that word.
Why you think I played that? That was the whole point.
First time I heard him say that word.
That was the whole purpose of me playing that. I had to find something fun.
Are we on the top 5?
Yeah, we on the top 5.
Top 5.
So Kelly.
Yes, sir.
Kelly Q, what is this week's top 5?
Oh shit.
Does the guest go first again?
Yeah, you can do that. Nah, you don't.
Anyway,
we gonna have some of the same shit, but go ahead.
We gonna all
Lord Jesus, help me, please. So this week's top 5 is, what are your top 5 favorite black movies?
If Friday ain't
Now
on everybody's list, I ain't trying to hear shit.
Let me tell you. Lord have mercy. Let me tell you right now. Let me hear you.
Right.
Black Panther. What? Is not a black movie. It had an all-black cast.
We gonna stop having this fucking argument.
No, we're not.
It wasn't an all-black cast because there was a white guy on it.
It was one white guy in it.
2 white guys.
2 white guys in it.
And the Asian.
Who the hell was the Asian?
You remember the Asian? They didn't say shit. They were just in the background.
No, she did say shit. Because she walked into the club.
Yeah.
So what's your stipulation?
But here's the
It gotta
thing.
be all black cast?
Here's the
No.
Here's the
Official hood.
I'm the top 5.
Hood.
I'm going to
It's a
tell you.
hood movie.
Hood films?
No.
No
Here's
hood
the thing.
film,
I'm
no.
going to tell you because
Okay,
top 5 is my second.
Yes. Please tell us, Kelly.
Say it with
Now.
your chest. You about to make me go live. I need to go back
can't
live.
say it with my chest. It's a lot.
Well, your breast
Anyway.
There's a lot of them. Go ahead.
Child, I'm trying to tell you.
You jiggle,
Anywho,
baby.
go ahead, baby. So anyway,
Jesus Christ, please say this shit.
top 5 black movie. The black movie
Right.
means that it has an all-black cast.
Well, give us yours.
And it was geared to a black audience.
Well, give us yours.
My 5.
Okay.
There we go.
Number 1, and this is in a particular order.
Okay.
And you know I never do it in a particular order.
Oh, Lord.
Say it with your breast.
Number 1.
I'm sorry. I couldn't.
Number 1. Harlem Nights.
Okay. That was
Number
that
2.
was a super passing of the torch. That was a super passing of the torch.
Wasn't
That was
it?
a super.
That was like a pass of a pass of a pass. Because you got Red Fox.
You know what's crazy? That's back on Netflix. It's on Netflix right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is. I saw that.
I just watched it a couple days ago.
It's on Amazon,
It was
too.
on regular
Yeah.
TV, but I just peeped that it was on Netflix.
Yeah.
What's number 2?
Number 2, which I watched yesterday.
What's that?
House Party.
Which one?
God, that's like
Number
an
one.
honorable
Number
mention
one?
to me.
Number 1.
That is like one of
What's
my
name was on
favorite
today?
movies ever.
The other one where they changed places at school or something.
Good. Your love so good. Ain't my type of hype, baby. That's one of my favorite songs ever. Go ahead.
Number 3,
Uh-huh.
The 5 Heartbeats.
Nights like this, I wish the raindrops would fall.
Nice like this.
Gotta tell you what's crazy. I've seen the movie but never watched it all the way through.
What?
Let me tell you something.
Never watched it all the way through.
I'm gonna give you 2 things.
I even know the songs from
Probably
it.
close
I even know the songs, but I never watched the movie all the way through.
Close towards the end is when you always fuck around and stop watching.
Yeah, it's always because
It's almost before the end.
I
You
already
see
know
almost.
some people ain't through the first line.
Kelly, you got 2 more. You got 2 more,
I know the songs, I just don't know. Yeah.
First of all,
You got 2 more,
how many
Kelly.
I have
Let's
more?
go.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
finish watching The 5 Heartbeats.
Right.
But also, when you do that, watch the documentary on the movie.
Nah.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not.
You got
How
more?
do we know it's really a black movie? Like, we've never heard of this shit.
You never heard of it.
Okay,
Not-
you're right.
It's some old shit.
You.
No, I thought I heard the name. I thought I actually heard the name.
Yeah.
But I don't. You said it was. You said it came out 1957.
1957, and
My
trust
mom
me.
was-
Yo, you used to be able to play it on the computer. She had a red top hat.
I
Trust
thought you
me.
was talking about Carmen said. That's not Carmen said.
My fault. Not Carmen.
The movie.
My bad.
movie Beyonce did called Carmen, which was actually directed by Robert Townsend.
Right.
So
it was based on
into it. Was based on this movie.
Okay.
They did it. It was called the hip opera or whatever.
Right.
Oh, alright. That's what made me. Yeah, I didn't watch that shit either.
And no movie.
But I'm trying to tell you. She tells the man, if you go for me, then I'm taboo. If I go to you, then you're through.
Ooh, bang.
Bang.
Bitch, stay away from me.
Rob Kelly, please tell us your
What's your 5?
Your top 5.
You ready? What's your 5?
I had to keep thinking about my Jones. It was crazy because you talking about something I never heard of.
Well, these are the 5. These are the 5 that come to your mind.
In no particular order.
Oh damn.
Coming to America.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
God damn it.
Coming to America. Is my shit. Life.
Oh hell yeah.
Life. You gotta put life on your list. Okay?
I love Life. It just wasn't as good a movie as everybody said it was. What? Nah.
No, it was long.
You know what? I thought the same thing. I like Life better when I watched it on TV.
It was
not on the movie.
At that point, it was the longest black movie ever.
And it was.
That's what it was. It was the longest black movie ever.
It was. So. The Wiz.
Oh shit.
The Wiz.
The Temptation movie.
That's 4. The Temptation movie. You like that better than the 5 Heartbeats?
Yes.
Yeah. I actually watched the Temptation movie in its entirety.
That's my shit. Listen, somebody else already said Friday, so I removed Friday off my list.
You don't have to remove that off your list.
I'm gonna tell you why I moved Friday off my list.
Why?
Because I put Baby Boy on my list.
Ooh, nigga. Baby Boy.
Baby Boy is my shit.
Baby, I hate that movie.
Jody,
I'm gonna tell you. Can I tell you why I hate that movie?
Jody, my Jody.
Because I think that Baby Boy, first and foremost, Baby Boy was 3 years too late because they had to replace Pac with Tyrese.
Thank you. So if Pac played that role, how do you think? How much different do you think?
I'm gonna tell you why. The funny thing about it is that it was a John Singleton movie, and it was actually supposed to come out right after Menace to Society. So the point of it being too late means that you had already saw that movie in kind of like a Menace type form. It just looked like John Singleton was trying to remake it when that movie was around before Menace to Society. Like the Hughes brothers swooped in for that shit.
Yeah.
I like Baby Boy. I love Taraji.
No, I hate that's my.
I love Taraji.
Real shit. That is my daughter's mom. No, I swear on everything I fucking love. That is my tripolar. Notice I said tripolar.
Everybody knows a woman like
my tripolar.
Right.
Remember I told you I gave her this nickname before I fuck around and impregnated her. And I had a condom on. I was trying to be protected. God damn it, that crazy pussy got me. Before I made my daughter, who ironically she favors. When I say she favors, she looks so much like Taraji, especially in that fucking role. I was a super fan of Taraji.
I get a orange juice.
When I realized while she was my daughter's mom was pregnant, while watching that movie, I looked at that movie differently every day.
But here's the kicker.
Because she's just crazy like that motherfucker.
Thinking about Baby Boy and Tupac.
God, is that Corona?
Oh shit! Coronavirus!
You're not 6 feet away from me.
Shit is real.
Got the Corona.
Here's the kicker.
I'm about 7 feet away. That one was good.
Think about Pop and Poetic Justice. Because he had a baby. He was living with his mom. There go Pac as Baby Boy right there.
No,
I think
no. Because Poetic Justice was a good look of a movie.
He was look of a movie.
I didn't like Baby Boy as a movie.
It was so much shit going on, and there was so many fucking crazy shit with Janet, with Pac, and all that shit with Poetic Justice. That it was a great film. But
because Pac didn't hit it, that's why. Because she wouldn't let him do, because she had to get a test.
Yeah, and she even
that
this
sex scene was supposed to be the shit.
It was
It never happened.
Who Pac and Taraji?
Yeah, no, Pac and Janet.
Oh,
they were supposed to go at it like in real life, and then they said no.
I fuck with Tyrese. I respect Tyrese, and I've been following him since from Pepsi to everything else. I respect, salute. He been doing his thing, looking like a black ass alien, but he's still doing his thing. That nigga got a voice. He has an unbelievable voice.
What do you want from me?
Especially but
all right, what's your 5, Nick?
That was
5. Yep.
You know what? That was some.
Go ahead, Nick. What's your 5?
What's your 5?
Dead Presidents.
Okay.
That was one of mine. I love that movie. I fucking love
That was an honorable mention.
That was one of my.
That was honorable mention.
That shit could have easily been my top. That shit, I love that fucking movie so much. It was actually the Hughes brothers. Same was the Menace Society did that movie. Love that fucking movie.